What's up, boys and girls? How's it going? Sunday fun day, baby. Sunday fun day, a little early afternoon stream. I don't know how long we'll go, maybe an hour, maybe more. We'll see. We'll see what we can get into here. Hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend. Let's see here. Y'all give me 1 second, just trying to get stuff set up. Oh, let me see here. Share the old screen. All right, we're good. Check. Screen is shared. Check. Got the old NFL schedule pulled up. Check. It's Sunday. It's football season. We are talking crypto, but we do have to look at the schedule. I'm an avid NFL and college football fan, so definitely want to look at the old schedule for the day, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're gonna check this out here. DNA Dimensions in the building. What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Make sure and smash that like and subscribe button. Yes, sir. You betcha. Jay Thacker, what's going on, man? Mr. Stark, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, we're chilling today, man. It's the weekend. Just gonna hang out, talk some crypto, maybe talk a little Metamonkey AI, talk a little Sphynx Labs, talk pretty much whatever we want to talk about. That's what we're talking about today. So I hope everybody's having a good one. I talked about this the other day, and I just seen it pop open a few minutes ago on my Twitter feed with the Ethereum merger. The energy consumption fell 99.99% following the merge to proof of stake. That is quite the energy consumption reduction, huh? Kind of a tongue twister there. That's pretty awesome though that it fell that much. So definitely Ethereum definitely went green, if you want to call it that. They definitely went green with the whole merger for sure. Let's see, who do we got started here for football? I haven't even watched anything today. I've been kind of messing around doing stuff. I haven't looked at any football games today thus far. Obviously Chargers and Chiefs played the other day. Let's see, we got Panthers and New York, Patriots, Steelers. Close games across the board here, pretty much. Got Dolphins, Ravens, Colts, Jaguars. I still can't get used to Washington Commanders, huh? Washington Commanders. That's just, I just don't know. I don't like the name. Washington Commanders, really? Why are they Commanders now? What is a commander? Well, I know what a commander is, but why are they Commanders? What's up, Seiko Hunt? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. This is a crypto stream, but we are talking football for a minute. Yeah, so the old Commanders are getting smashed by the Lions. We got Seahawks, Niners, Falcons, Rams, Texans, Broncos, Cardinals, Raiders. We got the old Bengals at Dallas at 3:25 Central. Let's go, baby. Cincinnati's favored to win. Of course they are. Of course they are. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. Been a huge Cowboys fan for my whole life, basically. And of course the Cincinnati Bengals are favored to win against the Cowboys because the Cowboys absolutely suck this year already. It's been one game. I know everybody's like, give them a break, but they just suck. They started out right at the gate sucking. So Jerry Jones needs to hang it up and hand off all responsibility to somebody else and let them get a good team built for once and finally do something different. And then the spotlight game tonight, Bears. Oh, I see Cuff and the Dip in here. I bet he's a Bears fan. I betcha. I got a damn good feeling he's a Bears fan. Maybe I'm wrong, but I bet. And I am also a Packers fan. Cowboys through and through. I bleed blue and silver, baby. But I am a Packers fan too. So that'll be a good game tonight. Be a good game. Let's see here. Cleveland Browns getting down, baby. Yeah, they are. They're doing good. What's up, Selma Floyd? Good to see you, man. Redskins is not racist. Navajo considered Redskins is fierce. I know that's the whole thing. Like, people are just getting way too sensitive these days, aren't they? Way too sensitive. Way too sensitive. That's all I got to say about it. So like the Packers, the Green Bay Packers. I mean, the Packers name came from packaging plants. There's major packaging plants in Green Bay. So is that offensive that they're calling them the Packers because people are working? So workers pack things, they package things. Is that offensive? You can't talk about people that are working. That's offensive. It's offensive. And Bears, what are they trying to say about Chicago? Why are they the Bears? That's offensive too, isn't it? No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll leave that topic alone. But yeah, the Washington Commanders, that's just weird, man. Cowboys are just not, things are just not going good for them, man. That's all I can say, Cuff. Hope you're doing good today, man. Yes, sir. Bears Packers is always. Oh yeah, that's always a headline, man. That's a big game. Always, man. Love that game. I like the Vikings Packers game. It's pretty good, but Bears Packers is really always a headline, man. A lot of heartbreaking losses with Cowboys. Yeah, man, for sure, Seiko Hunt. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Maybe I'm being like overly critical on him this year just because I'm just so sick, along with everybody else, is just so sick of every decision that the Cowboys makes. Like getting rid of Cooper. Why would they get rid of Cooper? Why? Cooper is amazing. Why would you get rid of Amari Cooper? I don't understand. And now we don't even have a quarterback. Now, we didn't have a quarterback before, really. That was bad to say, but we really don't have a quarterback now. We got our backup quarterback, Cooper Rush, who's, I don't even know, man. I don't know what they're going to do. Let's see here. Who else do we got in the house? Dr. Shaman said he's here, man. He's here always. Washington Snowflakes. People have nothing better to do. Made Indians and Redskins change their names. Yep, exactly. Isn't it ridiculous, Tim? It's just stupid, man. It's so stupid. Doing great. I'm at the kids football game now. Nice, man. That's cool, dude. That's even better. Like how good is that? I mean, you can tune in on the old phone or something, check the football scores and stuff. But really, it doesn't even matter. The Bears don't play till tonight, so you're in the clear, man. And watching kids football on a Sunday, that's awesome, man. That'd be way more fun. Hanging out, decent weather, I'm sure. My Broncos will have to change their name soon because horses are upset. That's hilarious, man. Selma shouting everybody out. Man, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday, though. Selma, what's going on? These kids go hard. Love the talent. Yeah, man. Kids sports are just so much fun, man. Football, baseball, all of it, man. I mean, kids. I mean, they just have so much heart, man. It's awesome. I love playing sports when I was a kid, man. It's all about the game. Nothing else matters. Don't matter. Getting paid don't matter. What's going on in the world doesn't matter to those kids, like just political BS and all that stuff. That stuff just all gets, it's kids playing sports. The only thing that matters at the moment for those kids is winning the game, baby. And that is awesome. That is awesome. What a guy would do to be a kid again, right? Right, Cuff? What a guy would do to be a kid. Not have the responsibilities of life like we do now. But yeah, guys, hope everyone's having a good one. Thinking of sponsoring the team. They don't have a lot, but have a lot of talent. I want to help them get better. Dude, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome, man. I know there's a project on the Kronos Network, Chrono Balls, and they have, it's an NFT project, and they a good portion of the proceeds, and then I don't know, they've got a lot of stuff going, but bottom line is that the moral of the story is that that's what their main objective is helping have supplies and things like that, gear, stuff like that for kids to play sports, for kids that don't have a lot, that love playing sports and they can't afford it. So I thought that was really cool. So that would be super cool, man, if you did that, bro. I may do it through the flight club. Hell yeah, man. That's cool. That's cool. And I have not forgot about you. I know. Did you go on Waddy's channel yesterday, Cuff? Did you go on Waddy's channel? For the love of the game. Yep, exactly, Tim. Exactly. I knew you were supposed to go on Waddy's channel. I was busy yesterday, so I didn't really get to watch anybody's channels too much yesterday. So I'll have to go back and watch that. But I have not forgot about you. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like we'll get you on. I want to get Cuff on the channel here ASAP. Should be able to. I've got one tomorrow. I got to check my schedule. Within the next couple days, I'm thinking, man. Let's see. I may do it through the flight club. They have underprivileged kids play sports. That is so cool. Yeah. Yep. It's really cool, isn't it, Tim? May do it today or Tuesdays. Working on his internet. All good, bro. Oh, yeah. He was having some issues with his computer and the internet. So I know he's been trying to work on all that. But yeah, Cuff and guys, Cuff's working on a project. It's called the Flight Club. He's been real involved with the Bulls and the Apes project, which is super cool. And somehow or another, I don't know the details of it. Like I literally have not had like a one-on-one talk with Cuff yet about everything that they're doing, but I know somehow or another it all goes together. From what I understand, I could be completely wrong. Maybe I'm like completely wrong. It has nothing to do with Bulls and Apes, but I'm thinking it does. I'm guessing it does because that's a solid project that you've been part of for quite a while now since they launched their NFTs and stuff. But anyway, I won't say anymore. We'll get Cuff on the channel and he can talk about it and we'll find out what's good about it, man. What they got going, bro. So looking forward to it for sure, man. Yeah. What are y'all up to today? Is everybody just chilling? Anybody watching football, or you guys just chilling with family, relaxing, getting ready for the work week? I'm in the clear this afternoon because I want to watch the Cowboys game. I mean, I'm going to support the Cowboys no matter what, but I'm just pissed off about the Cowboys, guys. I'm just pissed off. I'm just sick of them. Just sick of everything that they're doing. But I still love them. So Cowboys, ride or die, baby. But I have to talk crap. I mean, that's part of it, right? It's part of it. But yeah. So 99.99. I heard 99.95 now, but I mean, pretty close. So the big energy consumption change with Ethereum is really good for the environment and for the world, and especially for people that outside of crypto. Everybody's you've got these a lot of people that are worried about energy consumption and stuff. So for Ethereum to do that, the merge to proof of stake, and then the energy consumption fell that much, even for people that know nothing about crypto, it's just one less reason for energy activists, I guess you could say, to not be able to say things bad about crypto. You know what I mean? It's just one more reason to put a good spotlight on crypto, in my opinion. And I know that there's no, like, you couldn't see like a physical change or anything with Ethereum or anything going on with it when they did do this merge the other day. It's going to take time. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they've been working on this for years now, to get this proof of stake merge done. There will be a lot of things coming, probably the next coming months to a year and longer, that will make some pretty good positive changes to Ethereum. And I think a big one that everybody's talked about is the like gas fees and stuff, which gas fees really haven't been bad this year. But even with what they're at, though, I mean, Vitalik's talking, ultimately gas fees would be between like 0.002 cents and 5 cents. That's his goal. like 5 cents or less on Ethereum gas fees, like that would be the normal gas fee, which would be unbelievable. That'd be amazing. Cause I mean, there's Ethereum's the main one. That's the one that most projects want to be part of. They want to be in the Ethereum blockchain because it is the head honcho, in my opinion. Now, obviously, Bitcoin is the head honcho, but can this whole proof of stake merger and everything that they have coming in the future, could this flip Bitcoin? Like, could they flip Bitcoin? Could that happen? I think it could. That's just my personal opinion, but I don't know what you guys think about all that, but I'm just thinking out loud, boys and girls, just thinking out loud. Let's see. Dr. Shaman with a friend, about to be at another friend's house to watch the game. Nice, man. Nice. Seiko hunts in Arizona. Nice, man. How's the weather out there this time of year, sir? Is it still stifling hot, or is it cooling down a little bit, Seiko? Just drive. Talk to you later. Have a good one, Shaman. Enjoy the game, brother. Enjoy the game. I know I figured there's a lot of football fans out there, so doing a early afternoon Sunday stream, I didn't know if I would get a huge turnout or not, just because a lot of people do watch football. So, but you know what? I don't give a damn. If we got one person in here, we got 101 people in here. Everybody matters. I love NATO Nation, baby. I love all y'all. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let me see here. So I didn't really have an agenda on things I wanted to cover today. I just decided let's go live and let's hang out and see what's going on, baby. I did see this for the Metamonkey AI fans, and shout out to Space Chick Crypto. If y'all don't know her, please show her some support. Go follow her on Twitter. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Show her some support. Tell them NATO Nation sent you, baby. Tell her NATO Nation sent you. She's gonna be doing some coverage on Metamonkey AI, which obviously you can see right here. But I talked to her the other day along with Osm Austin and everything. So she will be doing some good. She does great coverage. She's big in the vault, and I really enjoy watching her channel. She's just another real one in the space. So again, y'all, shout out to her. Y'all go follow her, subscribe to her, make sure, show her some love. But what I was actually trying to show y'all was yesterday, MMA, I was actually trending #1 on Dex Tools. Little #1 trend, baby. It's good. Normal weather for this time of year, Seiko hunt. Cool out in Arizona. Yeah, it was trending #1 yesterday on Dex Tools. I thought that was very awesome. That was really cool. And you guys all know my feeling on Metamonkey AI, and the chart's been down lately, which does not surprise me, just with the market conditions and everything that's going on. I'm holding long term, so it does not worry me one way or another. You got there's a few people out there I've seen that have been talking smack, like, oh, the chart's dumping, blah, 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 another crap coin, blah, 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 whatever. But the people that I've seen that have talked crap about it probably really have never even looked at it. They just see the chart and they just thrive on negativity. But I get it. I mean, when a chart's down, people are not happy. People want to make money. That's why a lot of people are really pissed off about crypto in general right now, because crypto is just not doing good this year. I mean, it's a bear market. It's just the way it is. It's just the way the cycles go. You know what I mean? So, Chaka's got the day off today. I haven't heard from Chaka today. I'm gonna have to reach out to him, see how things are going. I think he's off work now. He should be off for a couple days. Dave D in the building. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man. I just bought some more bone tokens and gas fee was $1.58. Not bad. Dude, that's not bad at all, Dave. That's not bad. Bone's another big one, man. I'm a huge advocate for Bone. The whole Shiba Inu ecosystem, really. I think they're going to do big things, continue doing big things. What is Bone at right now? Let's pull it open. Obviously, the latest that I heard was there should be, public testing for Shibarium, which is Shiba Inu's blockchain, by the end of this month. So if that does happen, I mean, we're looking at, what's the date today? The 18th. So we got a little under 2 weeks left in the month. So that's pretty encouraging. Hence why Bone has really taken off here in the past month or so. It's consolidated some just the past few weeks because it was up over $2 actually. I know Ozamotson's a big supporter of Bone. He's been talking about for quite a while. I think he got in the 30-cent range, 33-cent range. I got in the 40s, I think around 44 cents, something like that. And I've been holding strong. So it has retraced. I mean, we're down 16, 17%, 127. Man, that's a really good buy zone, in my opinion. That's a really good buy zone. Because you look, I mean, it's been over this price since, well, when is it? August 29th. So this is the first time it's been back down to in the 120s in almost a month. A little less than 3 weeks, I guess. But still, I think it's a good price. Good pickup, Dave D. That's not a bad decision, man. Tim Shea got in at 63 cents. That's a solid price, Tim. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad at all. Shiba Army strong. Yeah, I agree with you, Seiko Hunt. I think once Shibarium comes out, it does, I'm sure they're going to work through some kinks. Every project does. I mean, when you get a new blockchain out, I mean, it's not going to be just running, functioning 100% with no issues whatsoever. It's really going to be, do they stick to their timeline, like the things that they're saying? Because, obviously Shiba Inu's had some issues with that in the past with failing deadlines, reaching deadlines, I should say, and kind of ghosting the community at times. But, and I'm not saying they're going to do that now, but if they can stick to some deadlines, whatever issues that the blockchain does have happen, even minor stuff, it's going to depend on how the team handles it, works on it, works through it, and continues delivering down the road. But I think Shiba, I think Bone could hit $10. That's my final price target is $10. So even if you got in at 127 right now, this is your first time ever buying it, that's a hell of a profit. Anyway, it's under $1. It's a huge profit, but it's a huge profit at $1.27 if it goes to $10. Seikon took 5K Bone out of Shiba Swap by staking SHIB. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I staked SHIB last year. It's still staked. I staked SHIB and stake it for Bone. So I'm right there with you, man. Kelvin Yen, what's going on, Kelvin? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Happy Sunday, sir. Hope you're enjoying the day. You took it out last week. That's awesome, man. That's the way to do it, Seiko Hunt. Yes, sir. Yep, I agree. Yeah, Shiba Inu. Obviously, let's look at the Shiba chart too. But Bone has performed very well. Leash was actually. I haven't. I need to keep up with Leash a little bit more. That's kind of like the one that I forget to follow up on. I start looking at Shiba Inu and Bone, but then I don't really pay attention to Leash. It's actually, when Bone was running up, Leash was actually performing pretty well too, which they all have their position in the ecosystem. Because I mean, it ran up exactly when Bone started running up. This ran up because it got up to, what is that, 688. So 688. So it came all the way back down from 688 to 438.94. It's actually a little bit lower than the lowest point in the past 30 days. So really, I mean, Depends if you believe in everything that they're doing, but it's actually a pretty good buy zone on leash too, in comparison to what this thing was at. I mean, look at that last fall. This spring, last fall is the first time it ran up, but they had 3 spikes. I mean, look at that. End of March, it was over $1,900. So, you know, if you look at it in comparison where it's at right now, 438, if it ever went back up to that, that's a good profit. I mean, you know, 4.5x, something like that. Let's see here. Oh, I wanted to look at Shiba too. We'll look at Shiba Inu and check her out. All right, it's back in the 11s. If this thing drops, I don't know if it will or not, but if it adds a 0, if it drops back in the 9s, I'm going to buy some more. I'm going to buy some more if it drops in the 9s again. It's been over that 0 for quite a while now. That's a month chart. Let's see, where was it at right there? It was still over the it's still over the 0. Man, it's been a minute. So it was beginning of July was the last time that it was in the 9s. I didn't realize it was that long ago. Huh. Okay. So it's obviously has major support. Yeah, because it was in the 1s right there. That was the end of July. Obviously, there's major support in the 1s, you know, from 1,000 to 1,200. That's, I mean, look at the chart. Major support there. So I don't know that it will drop back in the 9s with that much support over several months time frame. But if it does, I'll load up some more. Because again, go back to all-time highs. Quite the run up there last fall, huh? Quite the run up. And you know, people, I hate doing that, zooming out and looking at an overall project and what their all-time highs were at, because there's no guarantee that it's ever going to go back to its previous all-time high. You know, a lot of people do that. I've heard a lot of people say that, friends of mine and stuff too. I've done it. You know, you look at the overall history of a project, look at the charts, and you're like, well, it could do this many X's if it went back to all-time highs. But you don't want to justify spending hard-earned money opening positions with a project because of a previous all-time high, because there's no telling if it'll ever go back to that. I mean, you'd think it would, but you know, we don't have crystal balls, so who knows? It may never even get close to it again, or it may blow through it. That's the degen in us, baby. That's the degen in us. It's like it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But if you are using money that you're not afraid to lose, don't invest more than you're afraid to lose, then you know, do some good research and roll with it, baby. Roll with the punches. Because if it does go back past all-time highs, you will make some really nice profits. You know what I mean? Okay, so we talked bone, leash, Shiba Inu. We're anticipating public testing with Shibarium, Shiba Inu's blockchain, by the end of this month. So we'll see if that holds true. We'll see if that happens. I hope it does. I'm excited to see it. And they've been building it for quite some time. Let's see here. Metamonkey. We talked Metamonkey. I'm gonna go home, ahead and open up Dex Tools real quick. Dex Tools. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the chart real fast. And we're just kind of going through a bunch of stuff, bunch of topics today, a bunch of different projects, kind of looking at stuff, kind of stuff I haven't looked at here recently too, which I have been looking at MMAI. Damn, that's a really good, wow. If this is a project you believe in, I know there's the shit talkers out there because it's retraced almost back down to pre-sale price. But if you believe in MMAI and the AI technology that they have in place already, with Cognitgo, their partnerships with NS Labs, all their partnership stuff, if you believe in them long term, you can buy in damn near at pre-sale price right now. I mean, that's teach their own. I'll leave it at that. If you believe in this project and this team and you think that there's a future with MMAI, this is a hell of a buy-in price. That's just my personal opinion. I didn't know that it dropped back to 38. I seen it was at like 4, right at 4 last night. It's actually in my buy zone. It's actually in my buy zone again. So I may or may not add to my bag and get another position opened up. And you can't see it where it's at right now because the big MMAI logo is right in the way. So let me scoot that over. But I believe you guys, I don't have to go into it. I'm not going to go into a whole spiel on MMAI right now because this is just a general market update stream and all that. And everybody pretty much knows how I feel about MMAI and that I support it. But yeah, I'm going to leave that at that. I think it's a really good opportunity for people that believe in this thing long term. Let's see, Dave D, have you looked at Pyromatic? I like that one too. It started with 1 million tokens and now only 641,000 left. Dave D, yeah, actually, I actually kind of feel bad because the community has been, they've showed support on the channel here, you know, just coming in and mention their project and just showing support here for NATO Nation. And they actually, I talked to them a few times in DMs on Twitter, and they actually want to come on the channel at some point and talk about the project. And I've had so much crap going on this past couple of weeks. I haven't followed back up with them to get them on the channel because I don't know a lot about the project. I don't know a lot about it. I do see a lot of people talking about it. I literally do not know much about it. But you know, hopefully we can get them on for an AMA here sooner rather than later. Cause, I'm open to anybody coming on for an AMA. They can talk about their project and people decide if they like it or not. You know what I mean? If they're a good project, then people will see it. If they're not, then people will see that also. But I wouldn't mind getting them on here just to see what they have to say. Cause I do see a lot of people talking about it. Does anybody else know about it, about Pyro, or have y'all heard of it? Or has anybody invested in it? Or anybody know much about it? I do know that they are burning the hell out of some tokens though. Which I know, I don't really want to say anything because I don't know anything about the project really. Not a lot. I've looked a little bit into it, but burns, I mean, that's a huge burn though. That's a lot. That's like, that can make a difference on the chart if you're burning enough. But, you know, auto burn tokens, stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of the burn tokens that, you know, are pumping on social media and stuff, talking about their burns. Cause it really takes a lot to make a difference in the chart with a burn. I feel like, you know, cause I feel like it's almost it can be a smoke and mirror tactic. I'm not saying that it is with Pyro whatsoever, but a lot of projects, it can be a smoke and mirror tactic and people hear burn. So they're thinking, oh, this is going to be worth millions of dollars on my investment because they're burning tokens, which it really takes a lot of burns to actually make like a reasonable difference. You know what I mean? But, and I'm not saying that it won't with this project. I'm just saying in general, there's a lot of burn tokens out there that I have not liked, but, this one I keep seeing it, man. I keep hearing about it. So it does have me interested for sure. What's up, John Wick? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Have not seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, bud. Happy Sunday. You watching some football, John Wick? You catching any games today, man? Tim Shea, they need to be buy and burns for any influence on the price. Yes, yeah. It has to be actual buys, not like allocated tokens that are being burned, because that doesn't do anything. But yeah, buy and burns would be the way that you'd want it to actually do something with the chart for sure. I agree with you, Tim. Bernie, what's up, bud? What'd he do? What's up, Bernie? How's it going? How's KDA treating you today, bud? How's KDA? Just for Bernie. Bernie's here. Bernie loves Kadena. We're going to look at the Kadena chart. Let's look at it. Just look at it. Now, he talks about it a lot in the DMs and everywhere. He talks about Kadena a lot. And I'm right there with you, Bernie. I need to do more research on Kadena to really know the ins and outs of Kadena. But dude, I think people are going to sleep on Kadena in the next bull run. They're going to be sickened that they didn't listen to you, because the last bull run, Kadena ripped and I missed it. And people told me about it and I missed it and I was sick about it. Let's go to all. This thing went to almost $25 in the bull run last November. We're sitting at $1.47 right now, $1.47, which is really, it's about the same price, damn near, basically right on the money with where KDA was before the last bull run. So yeah. I think KDA could do another good one. And how do you guys feel about this fall? Like, do you think Q4 we're going to see a hold on one sec. Okay, cool. I was just checking a message. How do you guys think there could be a bull run this fall, or even not necessarily a bull run, but Q4? Do you think there could be like a decent run up in the market? I've been talking to quite a few people about it, and I'm not sure, but I hope so. I hope there's a decent run. October, November-ish would be amazing. And that being said, like KDA at $1.47, man, I should buy some. I really should, because it's the same levels it was at last September, October. Look at that. A little bit lower actually than right there. Yeah, actually it is. It's a little bit lower than it was last September and October. So if there was any kind of a run up in Q4 here, there'd be some good money to be made. Not only on this, but everything crypto. Let's see here. Good, bro. Marty, what's going on, Marty? How's it going? I may have said hey to you already. I don't remember. I've been babbling, so I don't remember if I said hey earlier. But hey, man, how's it going, bro? Power supply was 695,000 on 812. It's now 641. So it's burning pretty at a decent pace. Everybody in sell burns it. Damn, really? So since August 12th this year until right now, it's burned 50,000-ish. 50,000, right? 50,000-ish. So it went from 695,000 to 641. That's a lot. That's a big decrease in supply in just over a month. 5 weeks, basically. Wow. That's interesting, man. Tim Chase said KDA will never be under $12 again. When was the last time it was at $12 or over? 7. Let's see. This range here. Right at the first of the year, really. End of December, January this year. It's interesting, man. Seiko Hunt's calling October run. Upside down and backwards Bernie says Cadena going to the moon in 2024. That's what you said, huh? $100. Bernie, you calling $100 on KDA, man? 2024, baby. That's what Bernie said. Can it happen, guys? Brady just threw a touchdown. That's a big surprise, isn't it, Tim? Brady's the GOAT, man. Love him or hate him, he's still the GOAT. Cadena is in its very early stages. Yeah, I keep saying it, that I need to dig more into it, about everything that they're doing, their roadmap and all that good stuff. So you can buy it pretty much everywhere. Read more. Let's read more for a second here. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it's a proof of work. Okay, it's proof of work. Okay. It promises industrial scalability. Cadena has already scaled its network from 10 to 20 blockchains and can do so again in the future if necessary. This final addition to Cadena is its private Cro Layer 2 blockchain, which supports up to 8,000 transactions per second across 500 nodes. Very, very interesting, man. I'm going to have to do a deep dive into it, Bernie. Gosh darn it. Should I do a video? Bernie? Should I do a pre-recorded breakdown of Cadena and what they're doing? I think I should do it. I think I'll do it. I might work on it tonight, by God. Let's see. Its sister Flux is going with it. See, I don't know anything about Flux. I'm going to write that down because somebody else said that too the other day. Somebody said that the other day, man, and I don't know anything about Flux. He has trouble with New Orleans. It was 3-3. Oh, really? So that's a close game, man. Wow. Yeah, go for it, bro. Yeah, I should do it, man. I should do a little breakdown video and just talk Cadena, do like a 7 to 10 minute video or something like that, maybe, and see what I can come up with. Let me go back to the NFL schedule real quick here. Let me refresher. Damn, close game. Panthers, Giants. That's a close game. These are all close games, man. 17-14, Patriots, Steelers, Bucks, Saints, 10-3, Jets, 17-24, Dolphins, Ravens. That's probably... Damn, look at that. Colts getting shut out. The Colts are getting shut out. Getting shut out by the Jags, man. Jesus. 0-24. That's brutal, man. That's humbling, I bet. I can't say nothing, though. The Cowboys game isn't on yet, so I better not laugh too hard. Washington, Lions. Lions are taking it. There's some good games today, man. Close games. I'm going to have to watch the highlights before the next game starts. The old Bears-Packers game tonight, though, that'll be a good one, man. That'll be a good one. GB is favored to win. So am I missing something, or am I just out of the loop? There's 2 games tomorrow. Why is there 2 games? Is that like a new thing that they're doing 2 football games on Mondays now? Why is there 2 games tomorrow? Is there always going to be 2 games on Mondays now? That's really, really odd. Maybe I'm just out of the loop on everything. I thought the Colts were pretty good too. Colt Inu. That's hilarious. Yeah, I thought the Colts were supposed to be pretty decent, but apparently things are not going well over in Jacksonville. Not going well. They're at the 2-minute warning too. Not looking good for the Colts this week, boys and girls. Not looking good at all. Yeah, I don't know why there's 2 games on Monday. Does anybody know the answer to that? Is that like something new that they're doing? Why? I mean, I ain't mad about it. I'm just wondering why. All right, let's see here. Check my update. See, yeah, everybody's talking Pyro. Big Pyro, baby. This actually, I need to reach back out to him. Global Crypto. We've been chit-chatting back and forth for a couple of weeks now about Pyro, so I need to hit him back up. He wants to come on the channel and talk Pyro, so I need to get him on here to see what he has to say about it, man. Sometimes in the early part of the season, they have an early and later game on Monday. Oh, gotcha. Bunch of Pyros. There's a lot of people. A lot of people are talking about it, man. Oh man, allergies or something are bothering me today. Man, I'm really tempted to open another position in MMAI at that price. 2.22 million liquidity. That is interesting. The whole market just sucks, though. Just overall, it's just. I just really hope we do some kind of a move on in Q4, just to bring a little life to the crypto space for everybody. Give everybody a little hope. Look at Ethereum price right now, 1384. What? That's getting cheap. That's getting cheap. I think Austin was saying his buy-in is like 1200. Man, if that thing drops down to 1200-ish, that's a hell of a buy zone, huh? Bnb, he was talking about the other day, but I've been keeping close tabs on Bnb. Bnb performance this year has been beautiful. Beautiful performance in comparison to Ethereum and everything else. We'll go to the year-to-date chart. I mean, look at that. This thing is held very strong through this crappy red market, in comparison to pretty much everything else. It really has. I mean, because it was up 364. It's only retraced back down into the 270s. I think it got back below that a little while ago, early September. Barely. I mean, that was 260s. But I mean, look at there's been really good performance on BNB. Look at how much it ran up from June, like middle of June, in comparison to everything else. I'm not saying it looks beautiful, but I'm saying in comparison to Ethereum even. Go to the Ethereum chart real quick. Look at that. Just look at it. It's been performing really well. I bet BNB will run up to $1,000 in the next bull run, easily. That's my call on it. Ethereum 2.0 is revolutionary. Revolutionary, hey? Revolutionary. Oh, let's see here. Y'all give me 1 second. I got to respond to a message real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry, I had to respond to a message there real quick. I lost my train of thought. The one other project I did want to talk about, which shout out to Sphynx Labs. I'm just visiting about them for a second here. They're another channel sponsor here. Love Sphynx Labs. Love Sphynx Labs. Let's see, where is it? Old Sphynx Labs. I'll pop that on there for a second. Another one of my channel sponsors here. Man, guys, if you don't know anything about Sphynx Labs, I highly recommend. I'm not gonna shill them. I'm not gonna go into it, but I definitely recommend checking out Sphynx Labs. They have a lot of stuff going on. They have an app that is functional on Android and iOS. Sphynx Labs. Their link tree. They have a lot of stuff going on. And actually, they'll be on. I got to reach out and just make sure it'll still work. But we're doing pretty much when possible. We're doing a weekly. I'm doing a weekly AMA on the channel of Sphynx Labs, just with updates, stuff like that for what they got going on. So we should be doing, once I confirm it, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday. Okay, so this is new. I heard about this, but others may not have. So we got Binance blockchain, Kronos, Brise, official DEX for Brise, Ethereum, and Loop. Loop is the newest blockchain that's being implemented onto Sphynx Labs. But they have, you can obviously check all the charts, buy, sell, trade, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. There's farming options on each blockchain. There's staking options. There's NFT staking. They have their own NFTs that you can stake along with the Sphynx token to earn. There's a launch pad. They're doing a lot of stuff, and they have built this in basically a year. They've built a hell of a platform here. See NFT pools, NFT and Sphynx. I'm not logged in with my wallet. I don't have my wallet connected on here, so I can't show you an example on there. But yeah, they've got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on with Sphynx Labs, and I am a firm believer in them, man. Firm believer in what they're doing. Support them 100%. Bernie, what's Bernie got to say? TX secret project, SafeCoin, originally a Komodo fork, but reforked Solana's chain. It's a lot more decentralized than Solana. SafeCoin, huh? SafeCoin? Maybe I can pull it open real quick. We'll take a look at it. I'm going to write it down too. SafeCoin. I don't know anything about SafeCoin, Bernie. I'm going to have to check her out. Yeah, Sphynx Labs. I'm about to be done talking about them, but I just wanted to shout them out. They're our channel sponsor, but I do support everything that they're doing 100%. So definitely give them a look, guys. At least give them a look. Like right now is the way the market is. These are the times that people will get invested into projects when they're at a good buying price, and God only knows where it could go in a nice bull run. You know what I mean? So, but there's a lot to it. So my recommendation is tune in on Mondays when we do the AMAs with the team and learn more about it, because there's a lot to it. It's not like a 5-minute explain everything that they're doing. Trade, farm, stake, earn on the innovative all-in-one platform, Sphynx Labs, baby. So that's all I got to say about that, guys. On to the next subject. Should we look at SafeCoin? I don't know anything about SafeCoin. SafeCoin, huh? Safecoin. Okay. It's up 6% on the day, 10 cents. Fully diluted market cap, 3.6 million, 2.793. Total supply, max supply is 36 million, total supply 29,739,000. We got well over $1 at one point. It's at 10 cents right now, so that was in 20. So it's been out since early 2019. That was basically last October when it ran up hard. Interesting. The world's first full blockchain fork of Solana is a decentralized community-driven project with a growing and dedicated group of talented and passionate individuals. It's efficient, environmentally friendly, community accessible version of Solana's technology. Safety, security, fundamentals first, blah, blah, blah. Where can you buy Safecoin? I was trying to see. It's got to be on here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just overlooking it. I'm interested in checking out. It's ranked 1094 on CoinMarketCap. That's pretty solid. $65,000 plus transactions per second. Transaction fees 0.0001 safe. It's proof of stake. Our goal is to create a cryptocurrency that is fast, efficient, affordable, and secure. Pretty interesting, man. I'm gonna keep this open, Bernie, and do a little digging into it, man. Do a little digging into old Safecoin. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I put it on my list, Bernie. I'm gonna check this one out. So I got to look into Flux. I need to do a deeper dive in Cadena. I need to check into Safecoin. Another blockchain I'm a firm believer in. I think there's pretty good potential is Brise Bitgert Network. But this is the first I've really even looked at Safecoin. So definitely gonna dig into it more. Making True Money's in the building. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Happy Sunday, brother. What's up, TX? I saw you in Austin's live stream late the other day. I liked it. Good deal, man. I appreciate the support. I think you left a message on the video, didn't you? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. That was a great live stream, man. Austin, I had a great live stream. That was fun. I always enjoy visiting with him, man. Not many know about Safecoin. Man, I'm going to do some hardcore research on it, Bernie. That's cool. Also, what's your thoughts on ISO tokens like Hedera, Algorand, etc.? Dude, I was actually just talking about, I didn't open a position yet, but I'm a firm believer in both of those for sure. Hedera is actually at a really good price the other day when I was looking at it. I think there's huge potential huge potential with ISO tokens. Let's see what it's at right now. It's actually a little bit lower than it was the other day when I was looking at it. I think that it will do very well long term, man. I think it has no choice but to do very well. Algorand too. I think Algorand will do very well. So you're at a little under 6 cents. It got over 50 cents. That was September 2021. Why do telemarketers call constantly, even Sundays? Telemarketers call on Sundays. Isn't that something? Man, I mean, if you're a believer in ISO tokens and see a future in projects like HBAR right here, Hedera, I mean, not much better of a time to invest in it than where it's at right now versus the past couple of years, basically. It's at its lowest point, price-wise. Algorand is one of the top fastest blockchains. It's crazy and underappreciated. I agree with that, man. It is very fast. Let's see what Algo's at right now. I looked at it the other day. $0.30. That's crazy. It's been out. It's crazy how I would agree with that though, how underappreciated it is. I mean, it's been out since 2019, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't talk about it. It did really well last fall, man. 220s. But I mean, you look at just overall the crypto market, just in general, not even necessarily these exact projects, but man, everything is retraced a lot, man. There's if you do some true research and find projects you believe in, like right now, Jesus, there's some. This is the times that people will make wise decisions on investments and make a shit ton of money in the next bull run, man. I'm not saying go out and buy this right now, but just in general, seeing how much pretty much the entire crypto market is retraced. I mean, these are times to really take it serious, in my opinion. Racket Club's in the building. What's up, Racket? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, man. How's the Sunday treating you, bud? Nice looking PFP there too, huh? Got the old NFT sporting it out, man. Making True Money bought some more Bone MMAI Algorand today and a few meme tokens I like. Nice, man. Yep. There's some other people in the chats today talking about buying more Bone either today or within the past few days. So I think it's a great buy-in time right now on Bone in the $1.20 something range, $1.26, $1.27. Again, you know, I mean, it's if you believe in the Shiba ecosystem and all that they're doing, it's good buy prices, man. MMAI is crazy. It's at damn near pre-sale price right now. We looked at that a little bit ago. It's in my buy zone. I actually am very tempted to buy some more, man. Very tempted. It's in my buy zone, so I'm pretty much going to buy some more here today. Just a matter of when I do it. But if it's in my buy zone, I'm going to buy it. So I will be buying more Metamonkey AI today. That's crazy. I mean, that's it. If it's, and again, you know, this is a new project, but when you can get in at cheap prices, if it's stuff that you believe in and you do research on it and all that good stuff, I mean, there's some great opportunities to make some good money. I'm not saying any project in particular, just in general, you know what I mean? Thank you, broski. We chilling, being lazy today at the Racket Club. Our Cowboys are about to play soon. Yeah, I know the Cowboys. I'll be watching. I'm just pissed off about the Cowboys Racket Club. I've just had it with them. I've just had it with him, man. Daniel Gayton in the building. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Daniel Gayton bought some more MMAI today. Yeah, he did. He's been putting out some good videos, man. Talking MMAI and crypto in general. He's been newer YouTube channel, small new YouTube channel. So he's putting in some. He's grinding on it, man. Doing some great videos. So I've been checking him out, bro. I love metaverse crypto gaming projects. I invested heavily only because I work at Amazon as one of my jobs, and they're getting into some projects right now. Oh, really? I didn't know Amazon was getting involved in it that much. I mean, everybody pretty much is, but I didn't realize that they were looking at stuff like that. I am too, though, making true money. I am metaverse crypto gaming. I think that it has huge potential, man. And I'm invested in some metaverse crypto gaming projects that most people probably have never even heard of. A couple of them are like they've retraced 90 something percent since my initial buy-in price. But I'm just holding them, man. They're kind of moonbags. Like I didn't invest more than I was willing to lose, and I've DCA'd on them throughout the year. And especially some of the games, man, making true money. That some of the games, AAA style games and stuff like that are in development. There's some games out there, man, that have been in development for years, that are true AAA gaming, studio quality games that are implementing crypto. They're not based on crypto, so they're still in development. And whether the crypto chart right now for the project is doing good or not doesn't matter, because they're not like even if the crypto chart is down big time, they're still building the game. It's their success is not built on how well the crypto chart is doing. So if you can find some good ones that do well, damn, you can make a lot of money, man. I've said it many times. Gala Games, guys, don't sleep on Gala Games. Not financial advice, but the difference that I like about Gala Games versus like individual games and stuff is that they have a whole ecosystem of stuff. You know what I mean? So the chance of success when you have a whole ecosystem is a little bit less risky than versus maybe just like one game that's being developed. You know what I mean? Like that one game has to do well, but I'm invested in some of those too. Let's look at old Gala. Let's look at Gala today. It was under 5 cents last time I looked a few days ago. Yeah, man, it's down even more, 4.5 cents. Damn. Look at it. It was up over 70 cents last fall. There's going to be a lot of people that make a lot of money with Gala Games. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. Good living life. What up, Daniel Gayton? I hope all is well today, man. Living that dream. Y'all hold on one. All right. Sorry about that. One I like is Klekai, and Gala is 2 for top of my board. Gala's one of my biggest bags. I buy every time it drops below 0.047. Yeah, Gala's got big potential, man. Gala's got. My dogs are barking and gargling at each other playing. I scolded them. To be quiet. Klekai. Yeah, there's still a lot of people that believe in Klekai, man. I haven't really ever followed them, so I don't know much about what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, if they're still building stuff, man, as much as everybody's charts are down, there's some potential with a lot of this stuff, man. There really is. I want to buy some more Gala, man. This is a great buy price right now. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Racket Club said he hasn't sold his MMAI, not planning on anytime soon, but it's definitely not doing what I anticipated, to be honest. Yeah, it's down a lot, man. It's down a lot. I think one good thing with one good thing with crypto in general is if we've seen any kind of bullish movement in Q4 would be wonderful. And then, but like with, I don't know if you caught the AMA that I had with Austin the other day. They're going to Korea to NS Labs. I think they're leaving the 26th of September, and Austin's going to be out there like filming a lot of stuff, man. He's going to try and do some interviews with some NS Labs students. He's going to have a live interview with Dr. Kim with NS Labs. So I think it's just stuff like that that's going to help build the confidence in Metamonkey AI, seeing behind the scenes stuff with partners like NS Labs to see that, like, okay, this stuff really exists. Like there really are students that are, working hardcore on AI technology and stuff like that. Like this is all actually happening. So I think it's a good move that they're going out there, and it's a damn good move that he's going to be recording that to, so the community can actually see everything that they're doing firsthand, not just hearsay like, oh, we're partnered with NS Labs, but no evidence of it. There's a lot of projects, I won't name names, but there are a lot of projects out there that talk about all they're doing, but unless you actually see stuff that they're doing, they could really just be full of shit, to be honest with you. So seeing that they're doing this is a great move in my opinion. And I do have one of my good friends here that's joining me for a little bit. So let me pull this gentleman up. I haven't talked to him one-on-one in quite some time here. How's it going, Crypto Smith? What's up, Sean? How's it going, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Nick?
Excellent, man. Excellent. Just kind of piddling around, just looking at stuff, just kind of talking crypto, talking football, talking all things.
Yeah, stupid Browns took me out of the survivor pool.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. Who did they play this week?
Jets.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I had it open earlier. All the games. Cowboys play here in a little bit, which I am not holding my breath on anything that the Cowboys do this year.
Yeah, you guys got a bad break with that injury first week.
Man, it's always something, man. Always something. Let's see, Texans,
you guys
Broncos.
have trouble with quarterbacks, man. You guys like to go through them.
Yeah, we got trouble with many things. We got trouble with dumb ass decisions on getting rid of top players too. For some reason, it's like some of the trades and stuff that are letting go of players over the past decade is just, a lot of the Cowboys fans are just like, what are they doing? Like, why would you get rid of some of these players?
Yeah. I'm a Seahawks guy, so I can feel you. I think it's going to be for us.
Yeah. So Cowboys play the Bengals. Cincinnati's favored to win. Which, dude, I've always been. I haven't like followed the Bengals a lot, but I've always liked the Bengals. Like I've never disliked the Bengals. So I don't know. I don't know much about anything on their team this year, but Racket Club. I'm sure Racket Club is going to be happy to see Cincinnati play. Well, no, he's a Dallas fan, so Racket Club. Dallas better win, man.
What's up, Racket? How's it going?
Browns gave that shit away.
Yep.
Let's see what Daniel said here. Gala has games, music, and video. Gala Coin will be guests on their blockchain. How do you feel about Gala Games, Sean?
I haven't gotten into any of those type of projects, so I don't really have an opinion. I know it's everybody talks about it, so there's got to be something going on there.
Yeah, they're doing a lot, man. Yeah, because they have the Gala, they have Gala music now. It's Gala video. They're Gala. I don't know. They're working with like movie production and all kinds of stuff, man. Wow. And then a lot of their games. I mean, they've got multiple see, I'm going to pull it open here. They have multiple games that are in development. A couple of them are in testing, like beta testing right now and stuff, but like big name games though. I mean, like, like Walking Dead, stuff like that. Like not like this is coming out. It's called Grit. It's like a Western style first person shooter type game and stuff. So that's what I was saying earlier. I like what they're doing, because it's not like their success is not being built off of one thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. You got to spread out a little bit in this environment. Yeah. They've grown quite a bit. I mean, I looked at them maybe a year ago, but I haven't looked at them since. Obviously they've grown quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. They've grown a lot, man. What did Daniel say? I have Austin this week in fantasy. I need to win so I can talk a little smack. Heck yeah, man. Making true money. So I like Gala music because I'm a musician. So I like crypto and music integration. Yeah, that's cool, man. I think that's gonna be a lot bigger in the future too, man. I think people will start recognizing, especially musicians and stuff, that blockchain can be life-changing in the music industry, just from people I've talked to and stuff. I think it's really cool, man.
The Ravens the Dolphins made that one close.
Did they? Really? They were getting stomped earlier. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's 35-38 right now.
Damn. 24 seconds left and they got the ball. That's impressive.
So my youngest son and my wife are Ravens fans.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, my other kid is Saints, diehard Saints, and I'm Seahawks. So we got a full house. Yeah, man. Yeah, keeps everybody on their toes for sure with that kind of spread. That's crazy. Yeah. The last time
Seahawks, that game just started.
I took
Go ahead.
I took my oldest, who's the Saints fan, a couple of years ago to a Seahawks game, and of course,
did you?
Yeah, they kicked the crap out of us, so he had a good time.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Probably never heard the end of it either, did you?
No, the flight home was interesting.
That's hilarious.
I told him I was going to upgrade to first class, and he's going to have to sit back of the plane.
That's funny. There's some other projects people Bernie was kind of talking about in here, and I don't really know. I don't know much about like SafeCoin. Have you ever heard of SafeCoin? It's a blockchain.
No, I haven't.
I hadn't either. Bernie was talking about it earlier, so I got it written down on my list and stuff to look at. Let's see. What did Daniel? Miami just went up. Are they winning? Are they going to win the game?
Holy cow! 14 seconds. Yeah, they.
Oh my God!
Win that game.
Isn't that something, huh?
Wow. Dang, Saints. So Saints lost. Wow, my family's not going to be happy. The Saints lost and Ravens are going to lose.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
God, I thought Baltimore had that in the bag.
I thought so too. I mean, they were up by at least 3 touchdowns when I looked earlier. Somebody's in trouble this afternoon.
Yeah, maybe mistakes, fumbles, coaching. I don't know.
That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna grab. I'm out of water. I'm gonna let you hold the fort down for 1 second if you don't mind, Sean. I'm gonna go refill my water real fast, and I will be right back.
Roger that. Wow, so it'll be interesting. An interesting evening with the wife. Gosh, that was crazy. Teal scored 2 long ones and a short. Yeah. Coaching staff makeover. I said that about the Seahawks. They got rid of Russ, of course, to Denver, and we ended up beating them the first game, which was pretty cool to do. But I thought maybe getting rid of the coach, since he's got to be close to retirement. I think he's 70 or 71. So that would have been I thought that would have been a better move if you're going to rebuild the team. Start with the coaching staff, and then we find out. I guess I read an article yesterday that said there's a lot of Seahawks players that said they didn't like Russ, that he was kind of a prima donna and wanted to be or get special treatment. So I guess that was maybe a good thing he moved on. Yeah, I don't get why they call it America's team. The Cowboys. I don't think it's been America's team for quite some time. Coaching staff, yeah, front line, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they could use with a full overhaul. Anybody catch my stream yesterday? I did a live yesterday. One of my first Saturday. I'm going to do a Saturday from now on, probably 6 o'clock my time. I just went over. Oh yeah, you were supposed to be there, Nick. What happened?
I was trying to be there, and my mom got released from the hospital, so I ended up because she had some heart troubles a couple days ago, and so they released her. So I ended up going to pick her up and checking her out, and dude, just completely forgot about everything yesterday afternoon. And she's got the dreaded C word. She tested positive for. So
now, so she's doing
like
all right.
Yeah, she's okay. She's doing better. But yeah, there's kind of like a double whammy. And I actually think that's what was causing the heart issues was the old C word, man, which is crazy.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. It's definitely a scary situation, man, for sure. Let's see here. I was kind of reading some of these messages. So did somebody came on with you, right? Who jumped on with you? Did Alex come on with you yesterday?
No, I didn't. I did it by myself, which was.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, which was good. Yeah, it was a nice hour and a half, I believe.
Nice.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was actually, I had a lot of people. I think I had 33 on at one point.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good confidence booster for me since I'm still new to live streaming.
Yeah. Did you do just kind of like a general market update type thing, or?
Yeah, so I switched. I do a weekly update for my stable fund videos. I normally do them on Wednesdays, but I switched to Saturdays just because it's a little easier for me not to have to do one on during the weekday in case I need to do something else. So
sure.
I switched it to Saturday just for fun, and I think I'm just going to switch it to live streams every Saturday.
Nice.
To do my stable fund update and talk about that, and I talked about it, terrarium and of course Metamonkey.
Yep. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, dude, Metamonkey AI is dude, I mean, if it's a project people wanted to get in on that didn't, I mean, it's damn near at pre-sale price right now. Let's see, pull it open.
Yeah.
Damn near at pre-sale price.
It's a great time to get in. I might have to pick up a little extra.
I thought about it. That was my buy-in zone was in the 38s. So like if I was going to pick some more up, so I think I might end up getting some more too today, man. There's a lot of people a lot of the sellers. The crazy part is, like we were talking the other day, Austin and I, when he was on, most of the pre-sale buyers have not sold, especially most of the pre-sale buyers that bought the max 5 ETH, most of them have not sold.
Well, hopefully, like we talked about this, and I'm sure we'll continue to talk about it, that the education in the market, I think, has gone up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think we're dealing with a slightly more sophisticated investor that understands that this is not a short-term pump and dump. That if you want the big profits, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So I think that's what we're dealing with. So
yeah, I'm okay with it too, man. And because a lot of people that probably got out when this was at its top were people that were planning on getting maybe a 10x and they didn't get it, so they just started selling off. The crazy part, and we all talked about this, is like who were the people in this area, especially, or even where it's at now, like who in the hell is selling for a loss? That's insane to me. Why would you sell for a loss?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're freeing up capital, for something else. But there really isn't a lot else going on right now. So
nothing
would be a good play for most people since there's nothing else coming up.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm excited about the whole Korea trip that they're taking, though, man. I think that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, I talked about that yesterday, and and honestly, I can't even think of one other project that's done that's actually gone to the business that started this crypto project and actually, live stream from there. Maybe he can talk to the students, talk to the staff members, some of the other, professors or whoever's working there. I mean, I think that's going to be a first.
Yep. I think so too, man. I haven't seen anybody do that in the crypto space. Racket said, man, needs to add some other type of marketing outside of what they're doing now. They brought on a couple people from the Asian Chinese community. Like they're fixing to go on a huge marketing campaign too with in the Asian market, which I think that's really wise, man, because that's a lot of untapped territory over there, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to start, really spending too much money until they have something, some sort of utility drop, maybe after the wallet. Comes data testing and give people something to hold on to and look at.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause they could spend a lot of money, but until stuff is actually tangible, there's not a lot of point in doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And then once they, I don't know how far out the Metamall is actually, before real world businesses can start putting product in there. But once that happens, those businesses that are doing that are going to market for themselves and then therefore obviously for Metamonkey as well.
For sure. Yep. Yeah. So I told Austin that the other day. I was like, I thought it'd be kind of cool, once they do start bringing projects into the mall and that actually starts taking place, it'd be cool to do, like even if it was Twitter spaces, AMAs with these projects, with these businesses, you know what I mean? Because it would give good exposure to Metamonkey AI, obviously, but then it would give great exposure, be great marketing for the projects or companies that are going into the Metamonkey Mall. And I think that'd be wise, man, for sure.
Yeah, Racket, I see what you're saying too. But this is still brand new. I mean, we're not even, are we 2 weeks old yet? We're about 2 weeks now.
Right at 2 weeks, maybe. Not even 2 weeks, right? Not even 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time to really build people who love this project and who are maxi, just like you're saying,
And I think that their focus isn't trying to get maxis covering it. They've said since day one, they don't want that kind of bullshit drama in their project, which is a big reason that they didn't go with, certain individuals from the get-go. They're a business. They're not worried about, trying to drive it just based off of a certain individual that talks on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion.
It's going to be hard to find, let's a so-called maxi who's going to be reasonable also.
Exactly.
I think, we make a good team because we can be reasonable and we can be critical if we need to be critical, and, nobody is going to shoot us down. At least from the team's aspect. So when you get a maxi like that, they come in and they're just, they're armed to the teeth. And if you say anything negative about, my project, then I'm coming after you. And
then we're going to be in the same boat we were in with Saitama and all the other ones.
Yeah. And I agree with that. We don't need that.
Don't need that. And, they had a cult-like following, and that's what Metamonkey AI doesn't want. They don't want a cult-like following. You know what I mean? They want true investors, but they don't want a cult. I don't want them to have a cult-like following. I don't like
And
the cult
Terrarium
like
is turning
vibes.
into that too.
Yep, Terrarium's turning that way, and but keep in mind, Augustine, with Cognitgo and NS Labs and all this, like the success of this project's not based off of what this chart says. Like this project is way bigger than the crypto chart. Like they're not sweating because the chart's down right now. Like they're still doing what they're doing regardless of what the chart is doing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of projects that are out there that are based off of the chart. Like if the chart fails, their project fails.
Well, because a lot of those projects only exist in the crypto space, right?
Exactly.
Nobody outside the crypto space knows anything about them. And this is different. They're bringing real world business. They have real world business already. They could have launched this, Metamonkey Mall without a crypto attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have stood on its own. But they wanted to kind of dive into the crypto world and then help adoption and bring that to the real world also, which I admire.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why this doesn't matter.
And you look at a lot of other projects out there too. I mean, first one comes to mind, which because I was talking about earlier, and their channel sponsor, but Sphynx Labs. Sphynx Labs, a lot of people don't know about Sphynx Labs. They're doing a lot of stuff. They're having great success. They don't have a cult-like following, and they don't have big name people that like Feltrons and Cowbells and all that in the space that are pumping their project, and they don't want it either. Their projects, their chart's down right now, but that's another example of a project that's they're building and delivering regardless of what the chart says. Isn't going to determine the success of what they're doing. And then there's and that's just the first one that came to mind because I was talking about it earlier, but there's a lot of projects that are like that they're different. There's different marketing out there, man. You don't have to just be with the in crowd of who's on Twitter to have a successful crypto project. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's going to take some time also in this space to transition the kind of people that are getting into it to a more reasonable investor who knows what they're doing and isn't expecting pump and dumps. It's going to take some time to kind of educate everybody who's coming in and let them know, like, this isn't last year's crypto. And once we have regulation, which they're working on quickly right now, it's really gonna slow these charts down.
Yep. I agree with what Daniel said too, right? Club, they launched in a bull market. That's 100% true, Daniel. And even if they didn't want to be cult like, following or anything, if we were in a full on bull market right now, like, and not just Metamonkey, but any of these projects, these newer projects that are launching and stuff, I mean, it could be a complete 180 of everything that's going on right now if we were in a bull market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're 100% correct. Which is why I think building in this bear market is going to really help, a lot of these projects, including Terrarium and everybody else. If they can make it through this and thrive and survive, then it's going to be, I think, great times ahead once the bull market. But that's also part of the problem is these guys came out in a bull market, like Saitama, and the market has been losing money pretty much, ever since.
Yep.
They have a very large following who have been losing money for the last year. Obviously, emotions are going to be high. They're going to be a little sensitive about, people talking trash about their project, and, whether it's deserved or not, that's where you get these maxis, and that's where that attitude comes from. Yeah.
Because we can pull up in any chart. I've got this one opened already, so I opened it back up. But any chart right now, this is pretty much what most charts look like right now in crypto.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
The story we heard just the other day when we were talking, and I'm not going to mention his name, but the crypto guy who got into Saitama, he went to the party, the Vegas party, a millionaire, basically a millionaire in crypto, and left that party with, well, quite a bit less than what he started with. And then
yes,
that's a hard one to listen to.
Yeah, very hard. I didn't know that it was that. I didn't know that it was that serious with that individual until the other night when he told that story, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like, bro. I mean, I've heard it from that it's happened, but I've never talked to somebody that, like, literally visiting with somebody that it actually did happen to. That's brutal, man. That's brutal.
Yep. But we don't have
Cowboys
to
made a touchdown. Let's go, baby. Cowboys got a touchdown, Racket said. Let's go, baby. That's some good news. Making True Money said, has anyone heard about the token game Compete? I like that one. I have not heard of it, Making True Money, which, there are thousands of crypto projects, but I am going to write it down. I always do that. Like when I'm doing my live streams, when people mention projects I haven't heard of, I got my handy dandy notepad with me at all times. And, I make little notes like that way I can check on stuff, man. You never know what you find out about, man. There's been some good ones mentioned today that I've not heard of that I'm excited to dig into, man.
That's funny because I do the same thing. I have two notepads, one at my desk, here next to me, and then one downstairs in the kitchen. Because I have my headphones in a lot, when I'm just working around the house and I'm listening to all I do is listen to YouTube videos on tons of different things. And so whenever I find something that I'm interested in, I'll jot it down. So I have a couple different notepads that are strewn all over the house.
Yeah, I do the same thing, man. Daniel said, when these big boys come in soon, the communities that are negative will not see the big money and they might not make it. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Yeah, and in this market, like Sean, like you mentioned a little bit just a minute ago, and I've said it this whole year. I've been saying it. Like these projects, I don't care which project it is, if it's a top 100 project or a brand new project that launched, like the ones that are successfully building in this market right now are going to reap the benefits when the market does turn around. And a lot of them aren't going to make it. A lot of them won't make it. There's some big projects, some big companies that will not make it, but that kind of boils down to a lot of management even.
To Daniel's point, that, when the big boys, the banks basically and these financial institutions, once regulation hits, and they start pouring money in, I mean, let's be honest, they're not putting money into Metamonkey AI or Terrarium or Saitama. They're not going to touch. Most of them won't even touch DeFi. They're going to go to the blue chips, and that's where their money's going, and probably Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe a couple of others. Yeah,
I agree with that for sure, man. I agree with that for sure.
They're not dipping their toes in our pond.
No. We got the old degen's got a ways to go before there's like big money getting into anything.
Now let's say once Terrarium comes out with their exchange and then their blockchain, and you're able to, or you're needing to use their token, to interact or do something, and that makes a legit altcoin at that point. It's no longer a community token. Now it's a legit altcoin, just like Metamonkey AI. If, once they get down the road and they build out their metaverse, the way they want to, and they have some big names coming in, putting product on the shelf, so to speak, then you'll see maybe some bigger money come into it. And then will no longer be a community token. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I like what Daniel said here. That I'm definitely going to do that, man. I'll do that as soon as right now. I'll end the stream and do that right now, Daniel. I have this new project for you. I will send you the wallet address. Send me all your ETH, and I will make sure you get in. Perfect. That's great.
I can get on that too. That
sounds,
right up my alley.
Yep. And Making True Money. Yes, 100%. These institutions are going into XRP and XLM. Yep.
Agreed.
Yep. That's where they'll invest.
XLM.
Yeah. Not only that's where they will invest, they are investing in that. They are investing in that.
Going on right now. Have you seen just the chart? Everything else has been down. XRP and XLM is up.
Yep, I did notice that a couple days ago. It was XRP was actually up decently. I was surprised. I was surprised to see, but yeah, I think so. Let's see where we're at. Oh, wow. It's up even more. It's up 6%. I'll be darned.
Well, they filed in the SEC case. I don't know if you saw that, but they filed the a motion for summary judgment. Both sides did.
Yep.
And so that means we could be getting close to a settlement and or a decision by the judge if she decides it's not going to go to trial, which the opinion is it's not going to. So we could be close, within a couple of months, maybe.
Wouldn't that be something? Do you think something like that kind of news, if it's good news that we're anticipating, could that affect the whole crypto market? Do you think?
Well, I think it's going to affect it either way. Either way this turns out, it's going to have a big effect. I don't know if it's going to start a bull run, because we still have, the other markets.
A lot of issues.
So if they win, which, I don't know, I guess, a win can be subjective. Maybe they say, the initial sales, were securities, but on, XRP ongoing is not a security. That's still a win for XRP and for Ripple. Mm-hmm. They'll pay a big fine, which is no big deal. And we'll move on, but at least we'll have clarity as to what XRP is. And XRP will be the only one besides Bitcoin that has clarity about what it is. So it'll be legally, it'll be a commodity, or it'll be whatever else a currency, whatever they want to call it. But it won't be a security, and that's going to have a big impact on XRP, of course. And I think the overall market will take a jump, from that. But if they lose and XRP is considered a security, I think the market is going to absolutely tank, because that means the SEC now can come after every single token out there because they think it's a security. So if they win, it's bad news for crypto.
That'd be scary, wouldn't it? That'd be a scary situation. I don't think that'll happen, but it could. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, the judges in this case have been very fair, and how do you say it? They're not in the pocket of the government. Let's say, like, a lot of judges will just agree with whatever the government agency that they're, that shows up on their desk. They'll just make it easier for them to win. But in this case, these judges have pushed back against the SEC quite a few times.
Which is when I first started seeing that happen, I was pretty surprised, and I guess I could say impressed about that, because I didn't expect that to happen. Usually that whole realm when it comes to government judges and all that is usually pretty I don't know. It's kind of one-sided, you know what I mean? So to see that
incestuous.
Yeah. So to see that happening, I was when I first started seeing that, I was like, wow, that's impressive. That's what crypto needs for sure, man.
Yeah, I'm going to do a video this week on this summary judgment and just kind of go through, the bullet points there. And it already looks really bad. It already looks really bad for SEC, so it'll be a good video.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that video for sure. Daniel said big money wants blockchain. I can some big money going to Matic. A lot of people are super bullish on Matic. I think Matic will do really well, man. I really do. How do you feel about Matic?
I have a lot of Matic. I'm really stacking up on that. And in my live stream stable fund that I do, which is it's a what do you call a trading AI trading bot, or bots, multiple of them, backed up by real traders, and it's just Matic. So I'm staking Matic in that.
Nice.
And I get 1.5% a day on that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You were telling me about that a while back. That's cool.
It's going strong.
That's awesome, man. Very cool. Let's see. Making true money. Yeah, they're going to do settlements because SEC don't want to take it to trial because they're going to lose. Yeah. Yep. When XRP wins, it will skyrocket. We lost over $1 billion from fraud scams last year, but the SEC has cost us almost $20 billion from the XRP case. That's crazy. That's
XRP
insane.
Holders. That's how much value was lost, from all the XRP holders out there when they filed the case.
Wow.
It just obviously it tanked, and then you couldn't even get it off exchanges. So
man, that's brutal.
It's stupid. Yeah.
20 times the amount of what was lost in fraud scams. That's crazy. That's a hell of a comparison right there, man.
Have you seen one case, one exit scam, rug pull, whatever, being prosecuted in the U.S.? I've yet to see anything over the last couple of years. I've not really seen anything. They've caught some scammers, people who stole some, Bitcoin and whatever in other countries. A couple of times I've seen stories about that, but nothing, the SEC hasn't sued one other company over scams like that.
Nothing at all, man.
Nothing.
That's crazy. I didn't really think about it that way, but yeah, that it's true. They haven't went after anybody at all, any company or anything. That's crazy.
They go after tokens like library token, and that's kind of it's adjacent to XRP and just a lawsuit that they go after companies generally that are easy, right? That they know are going to settle, so they can just get an easy win, get some fines.
Yeah.
And then so it looks good, but then they picked on XRP, and I don't think they expected what they got.
I'm sure they didn't. Yeah, I'm sure they didn't. Man, that's exciting though. If they could reach a conclusion to everything in the next couple months, boy, that'd be big.
Yep.
That'd be big.
Yep. I am looking forward to that day.
Yeah, you and a lot of other people. And if it did happen in a couple months, it kind of fall in line with a lot of people thinking that there's going to be some kind of positive movement in the market in Q4. There's no telling now. There's no telling if we'll have positive movement. I hope so, man. I definitely, I'm front and center on hoping that there's some kind of a rally in Q4, but there's no telling. There's no telling.
I
guess the weather.
Yeah. And my guess is November, between November and March.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where my own personal opinion, where I see it starting to come back.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We need to see some kind of life come back to the market, man, because it's been a rough year, man. It's been a rough year for everybody.
Yep. Yeah. Alex and I were talking about our YouTube channels too, and how it's obviously in a bull run, it's apparently fairly easy to get subscribers. So, everybody's happy, everybody's positive. So it's much easier to build a channel around that. And so it's been tough, getting into this YouTube thing in a bear market.
Yeah. I can't remember who I was talking to the other day about the same thing. Cause it's, if you just started a YouTube channel, anytime really in 2021, chances are pretty damn high that the channel would do at least fairly decent. But when, most of us, there's some of us that have, that kind of reaped the benefits from last fall. I didn't start mine until this year. A lot of the people in our circle didn't start until this year. Yeah. So it's been a slow go for YouTubers for sure, man. Yeah. It's tough. It's like, how do you keep people interested?
Crypto Stacker, Dean, talking to him about, his channel, how he started. He said he literally gained like 6,000 subscribers in just a matter of weeks.
Wow.
And so then
that's crazy.
When Saitama was going off.
Yeah. He was one of the first people I started watching on YouTube, man, in the crypto space. He was one of the very first people that I watched like on a regular basis. And he's a big reason why I even thought about starting a channel, man. So he's a good dude, man. That's a real one in this space for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a real nice guy.
I'd love for him to be, to be hanging out with us talking Metamonkey AI.
Yeah. I reached out to him. I haven't heard back from him yet. So I'll let you know.
Yeah. That'd be cool, man. That'd be super cool. Daniel thinks we'll be in a bear market for a while. It is a grind. Yeah, YouTube's tough, man. I've been fortunate and blessed to a degree that my channel has done pretty well this year. But it has not been easy. It has not been easy at all, man. Like even like emotionally, it's not been easy because, man, I had my channel taken down, 2 channels taken down.
You got rugged twice.
Yeah, 2 channels taken down this year, and just the market has pretty much sucked this whole year. So it's mind over matter a lot of times, man. Like there's a lot of times when I could easily just not even stream. You know what I mean? And I know you know what I mean, because we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you went through a rough patch there. I didn't know if you were going to make it or not.
I didn't either. I was ready to give up, man. Especially after that second channel got taken down. I was done. I was done with it. I was like, man, I was burned out from streaming so much and stuff. And but the old NATO Nation, they wouldn't let me stop, and the other YouTubers, nobody'd let me stop. They're like, bro, you gotta keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah, hard to find the good ones.
The turning point was the second or the first channel. Excuse me, the first channel got brought back. They turned my first channel back on. So thank God. I never did get my second one back though. I don't know what they're doing with that channel.
Yeah, that's weird. You haven't heard anything at all, huh?
No, they're probably just hoping I forget about it. Daniel said someone turned me in last week. Good thing it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, you never know, man. I don't know. To this day, I don't know what was the cause of that. My suspicion is that there's a group of people that were targeting crypto YouTubers because there was a little run there for like 2 or 3 months where a lot of YouTubers that were in our sector, I guess you could say, were having their channels taken down, man. And then it just stopped. Nobody's really getting them taken down here. Knock on wood. As of the past couple months.
Yeah. It's been interesting to watch.
SEC's going against another crypto project that they're losing against. Are they? Is SEC going against another project? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they probably are. They're not. They usually don't. They're usually not very public about it, especially.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably not broadcast
unless it's a very large project like XRP.
Yeah.
There's for a person who did. Daniel, what's your channel, Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel's got a new channel. He's hardcore. I think I met him through A Team through Austin's channel. He's a big supporter of Austin, and then huge supporter of Metamonkey AI, and he's just recently started a channel, man. I'll drop the link in the chat. Why not, right?
Yeah. I'll subscribe. Check you out.
Yeah, guys, go. Everybody that's in the chat, go show Daniel some support. It's a super new channel. He's like under 100 subs still new.
Hey, that was just yesterday for me. It seems like.
Let's see here. I'll get it pulled open on my other screen. I haven't done an Sunday afternoon stream in quite a while, man. I didn't know what kind of turnout there would be on especially because it's football season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If it might be rough during football season.
Yeah. Let's see here. I just had it open on this other screen. I'm trying to find the video because he put out a video earlier today, if I'm not mistaken, that I was watching. Where did it go? Who are some of the top people that you watch in the crypto space on YouTube, Sean?
Some of the top people I watch?
Yeah. Is it people that are kind of in our circle, or are there other people that that you watch that maybe we didn't even hear of?
I try to watch. Yeah, of course I watch I try to watch, some of everybody that's in our circle.
Yeah.
But the other channels that I watch are really almost all XRP centric channels.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. There's so many people on YouTube. Like there's a lot of people that focus on different things in the crypto and investment area. There's thousands of people. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking through my list here and seeing who else. Obviously, I watch a bunch of other stuff. I watch some sailing channels, and because that's what I've always wanted to do. Some car repair stuff. Who else? Yeah,
good old car repair YouTube, man. I've YouTube has solved many questions I've had on different car repairs over the years that I've been able to do.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of what's his channel? Vice Grip Garage.
Vice Grip Garage.
Yeah, the dude is super funny. And extremely knowledgeable, and basically it's him rebuilding old cars and taking cars out of a junkyard and putting them back together and stuff. Very
nice. That's cool.
Yeah, very educational.
Cool. Huh.
SEC asked Binance for a lot of paperwork, didn't they? They did. Even though Binance doesn't really have to follow their rules, but if Binance obviously wants to exist in the US, then they have to play along. So
yeah.
Actually, I see Daniel Gaten's. It's just his name. That was easy.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Maybe I was already subscribed to you.
Oh, there's Vice Grip Garage. Dang, he's got 1.32 million subs.
Yeah, he's big.
Wow.
Yeah, just watch one of his videos, just the way he talks and represents, what he's doing, walks you through the process. It's pretty entertaining.
Very cool. I've got it opened up here. I'm gonna check it out here a little bit later and see what all he does. Huh.
Yeah. Every once in a while I have to, get out of the crypto space and watch some other type of videos.
Oh, for sure. I do too, man. Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that open so I can check him out here in a little bit and see what all he's got going on. That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Daniel said, I've been buying XRP since last year. I just think when this is over, the FOMO will be huge. Yeah.
Is that your biggest holding, Daniel? Do you own a lot? Are you going to retire soon?
Off the screen here. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be awesome. That's your biggest holding, I'm sure, huh, Sean?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and always will be. Actually, no, I probably will own more Matic in the next couple of months. But I may have to sell that and buy more XRP.
Nice, refreshing water, man. Yeah, I need to load up on more XRP. Yeah, I'm guilty, as probably a lot of the crypto market is, not having purchased as much XRP as we should, because the SEC lawsuits getting drug out. So people are like, well, we'll invest the money in something else for now. And then once it gets a little closer, we'll start pumping more money into it. And most of the people are going to miss out. Be a day late and a dollar short.
But there's a lot of people who don't believe in XRP and who don't think it will go anywhere, and who thinks it's a shit coin.
Yeah.
Which is surprising to me, especially if you read or, understand anything in the crypto world.
Yeah.
That it's, that it's already being used. Like there's hundreds of banks and financial institutions already using it.
Yep. I think people just don't do research. That's what it boils down to. People don't do research.
Yep.
Exactly. Daniel watches pilot videos. Pilot videos are cool too.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Are you a private pilot?
That's on my bucket list, man. I want to get my private pilot's license. I've wanted my pilot's license since I was a little kid, man, and it's definitely something I want to do in my lifetime.
That is also on my list. I've been trying to do that. I've researched a couple of places around here. I was living in Orange County in California, some years ago, and I did about 10 hours of it. And then, for financial reasons, I couldn't continue, and I ended up moving. So
it's expensive.
It is.
Spend some serious money.
Yep. Some cheap.
Spend some serious money.
Yeah. I've always wanted to have a plane.
Wouldn't it be cool, man? That'd be awesome. Sunday rolls around. You just want to take a spin somewhere and just jump in the old plane and, fly down to the coast or wherever you live, that'd be, or even if you're not going anywhere, just get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go watch the sunrise above the clouds. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Born in North Carolina but raised in Texas, and my team Panthers lost to the Giants today. I'm sorry for you making true money. I'm sorry for you, buddy.
Losing to the Giants,
sucks.
that's terrible.
Yeah, it is. That sucks, man.
Like losing to the Jets.
Cowboys might have another touchdown. Keyword Racket Club might. Is it going to happen? For God's sake, can they actually play decent today?
No, I see the 49ers are rolling over the Seahawks.
My biggest holding. So Daniel's biggest holdings are ETH, Bnb, Matic, XRP, and Gala. That's a very healthy portfolio, man.
Yeah.
That's a good portfolio, Daniel. It really is, man.
I have a little bit of Bnb. I don't really hold any ETH unless I need to use it to buy other tokens. Yeah,
same here. I was talking about Bnb earlier in the stream today. Man, if you look at performance wise this year, on charts from, comparing Bnb with even Ethereum or anything else, man, Bnb has been holding really, really strong especially this summer, man. It has held up very well.
It's really never dipped much below 270, and it's just, it is just kind of hanging right in there.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive. They're putting in the work with their blockchain, that's for sure. I'm going to pull it back open again real quick. Yeah, it's at 271 right now. But yeah, you look over even the 3-month chart. I mean, it was, down to 210-ish basically when the market really tanked in June. But ever since beginning of July, it's really, it went up over, almost 350-ish, but it really has not came back down much. It's really found a solid floor, man, at that 270 mark for sure.
Yeah. I wonder how ETH is going to do in the coming months, with their switch over.
I'm curious, man. Because there's a lot of stuff in the works, now that they've done their merge. I think over a period of time, I think it could reflect and do very well, but who knows for sure. But it's not just like an overnight thing. A lot of people were probably thinking that don't understand it, probably thought that there's going to be like an overnight just explosion on it just because they merged, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now the SEC, I don't know if you heard that, but the SEC may be changing their position on Ethereum because I think they wanted to say it was not a security, but now that they've changed the proof of stake, and the SEC believes that any staking at all is a security.
Dang.
So they may end up going after Ethereum if they're not stopped.
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. God, we do not need that to happen.
No, we need XRP or Ripple to win this case.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna shut all that down. And Daniel is a private pilot. He is a private pilot and has some add-on ratings. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that's very cool. What's up, DNA? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nothing like flying. I would encourage anyone to fly from coast of Florida to Key West. I've done that flight a few times. I've been on that flight a few times, Daniel. And yeah, that's absolutely beautiful area to be flying in. It is down on the coast, down to the Keys. Absolutely beautiful. I would love to be the pilot flying in that area, man.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Where do you live? Do you know where Daniel lives? I don't know. Daniel, do you live in Florida? I don't think I've ever asked him where you live before. There's a lot of lawmakers who are for the CFTC taking over crypto regulations.
Yes, that's what we hope. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing for sure, man. Let's see here. Making sure I didn't get any messages. There's some other projects I've been paying attention to, blockchain stuff like VeChain. Something about VeChain I like. Yeah, it's a smaller blockchain. It's been out since 2017 though, but I don't know. I've kind of accumulated a few different projects I've been investing in during the bear market that I think in the past have done very well in bull markets. So I've been just kind of venturing out a little bit, man.
Yeah, VeChain I think is one of those that's going to be around for a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good utility out there.
Absolutely.
Buffalo, New York, he lives in.
Any suggestions outside of Cro Seed? Yeah, I still want to do. You want to do a small NFT collection through Kronos? Yeah, screw Cro Seed Racket Club. Anything Cro Seed and anything that's involved with bot finance on the Kronos network, I'm just over it with that whole realm of whatever you want to call it. I don't know. There's a new marketplace that dropped onto Kronos here recently that I've been hearing good things about. I'll DM it to you, Racket. It's a newer one. I think it's on a couple blockchains, but I haven't really dug into it a lot yet, Racket. But I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'll shoot it your way, buddy. Okay, Buffalo, New York, gotcha. Takes me to Florida at least once a month. Looking to move soon. Yeah, that's my goal too, Daniel. I'm trying. I grew up in Florida, and I'm actually, if all goes well, gonna go down to Florida within the next 2, maybe 3 weeks at the most. Probably in 2 weeks. And I got a couple companies I'm wanting to go talk to. For sales positions, and I actually might try to relocate back to Florida before the year's over, man.
Where which part of Florida?
It depends. So I grew up in the Panhandle. I grew up by Destin, Panama City Beach area. That's where I grew up at, but I actually kind of want to go down further south just because the weather's even more stable in central South Florida. You know what I mean? It's nice in Destin. Don't get me wrong. It still gets pretty chilly in the winter at times. And so I'm thinking, okay, I might go down south a little bit further. That way I've got that nice weather year round.
Yeah. I lived a couple of years in the Naples, Fort Myers area.
That's actually in the top 2 or 3 places that one of the companies is close to that area, the Naples area that I'm going to go talk to. Nice. That area is absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's great there. And just a quick jaunt over the swamps in order to get to Miami if you want to, or down to the Keys.
Yep, absolutely. Not bad at all. So yeah, I'm checking that area. And that's another area I'm checking too, Daniel. The West Palm Beach, Boca Raton area. That's an area. There's a company down there I want to talk to, and then the furthest north area that I'm actually probably where I'll fly into is Jacksonville. There's actually 2 companies in Jacksonville area that I want to talk to. I'd like to go further south, but I mean it'll kind of depend on job too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was just the humidity was just brutal.
It's pretty humid.
Yeah, the very first year we moved there, hurricane, pretty good sized hurricane ripped through there, and just tore trees down, tore our pool cover. All the pieces. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, so and that kind of weather, that kind of weather is actually, I hate to say it, but that's job security for me, sir. Doing roofing and exterior, rehabs and insurance. A lot of insurance work I've done over the years doing sales. So so storms aren't ideal, but they do offer job security. And honestly, I mean the way. Ideally, what I want to do is obviously keep doing YouTube, just like I've been doing, and getting some sponsors. And as the channel grows bigger, I think that'll continue to flourish. You know what I mean? And and with sales positions, like I don't know if you've worked sales in your life, but I mean you make your own schedule, and if you want to do sales, if you want to do part-time sales, you can do part-time sales. If you want to work 7 days a week doing sales, you can work 7 days a week doing sales. So
I haven't worked outside sales like that. I do inside sales for my company now, which is really I'm taking orders. I'm not really, selling.
Gotcha.
anything.
Yeah. So there's good and bad aspects of sales. Cause I mean, if you're not a hustler, where you're not necessarily a hustler, but if you're not self-motivated, you won't do good in sales. You know what I mean? You got to be very self-motivated.
Yeah.
Even in inside sales though, any kind of sales position, I mean, you've got to be a people person and be able to, even if it's not directly face to face, but you can talk to people on the phone, whatever. But ideally it'd be cool to hold down that, because you can make very good money doing contracting sales like that, and then keep humping it on YouTube also, man. Have two incomes coming in. That'd be crazy.
That's my plan as well. I've got the new branch for my company they're building here. I'm supposed to take over sometime next year. So
nice.
I'll either do that or I'll, be YouTube rich, which is I'll probably end up taking over that shop.
Hey, you never know. Go into a huge bull market and your channel explodes. We have Awesome Austin status on YouTube. Will be good, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, obviously, and if the bull run comes back, I'm going to be sitting okay too with crypto. I'm sure a lot of us will.
Oh yeah. Yep. Absolutely. That's, I told Racket too. Racket wants to move to Florida. He's in Ohio, and I told him, I was like, dude, what better place could you possibly live if you're a tennis coach? You know what I mean? Talk about job security.
Yeah. Well, that's where you can get the older wealthy widowers.
That's what I told him. Especially you get down in that Naples area on the West Coast, or, if you want to go East Coast side, go to Boca Raton area and all that. Yeah. You'd make an absolute killing, make a killing, man. Making true money. I lived in Palm Coast, Florida, between Jacksonville and Daytona. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Did you like that area, making true money? I haven't spent much time there. I went surfing out in that area a few times, like when there's like tropical storms rolling in. Me and my buddies used to cruise from Destin over there because there's pretty awesome surfing out there. Love that area. It was great hanging out with you guys. I have to get ready to go watch some football with the boys. Have a great day. Appreciate you, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. Taking the time to hang out on a Sunday, on a football Sunday, man. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Right. Better come back home. Yeah. Right. If Racket, if you go down to Florida, man, you ain't going back home. He'll just stay there. I love it. I love it out there, man. The humidity doesn't bother me. Like California people, they go to Florida and they're like miserable because that humidity.
Yeah, you're not where I live. In Idaho, it is really dry. Like,
I bet.
My son played football at a college in Iowa, and we fly into Minnesota. Even there, God, it's the second the plane door opens, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, summertime in Minnesota, Wisconsin, it's super humid. Humid. Yeah.
Yeah. I can deal with it. My wife, she likes the winter and she likes the cold. And me, sure. I like the sun, and I like the summer, and I like the sun, and I like the beach. So it's
me too.
It's going to be interesting for us.
Yeah. My wife, she's she don't mind the summer and stuff. She likes it to be kind of cooler outside. So, like she likes the beach, but she's the type that she's hanging out underneath an umbrella on the beach, not getting any sun on her because she doesn't want to get a dark tan. And me, I'm the guy that's laying passed out with no sunscreen on the towel on the middle of the beach and look as red as my shirt is that I'm wearing right now, like a freaking lobster. That's me.
I was blessed with fairly olive skin, so I tan up real nice.
Yeah, I can get pretty dark tanning for sure. It's very humid in Florida, and whatever Florida people drink in their water makes them crazy. That's hilarious.
All the crazy, stupid drunk videos and idiots running from cops, and and just the weirdest stories always seem to come from Florida.
Yep. They really do. Yep. You look at old cops episodes and stuff too, man. It's like a bunch of old crazy guys with mullets and shit hanging out, just getting in all kinds of shit in Florida.
Yep.
Look who the cat drug in. We got Chaka Crypto in the building. Yo, what up, everyone? How's it going, Chaka? Good to see you, buddy. You just wake up probably? He probably just woke up if he worked last night.
Did I read somewhere you're getting a promotion?
Yeah, I think he got promoted to did he get promoted to I don't know what position. I can't remember now. I did see that though. I seen it too.
2-star general, probably. Knowing Chaka.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 2-star general. Had to get some OT on my way back home. LOL, working on it. Working on the old promotion. Nice, man. Nice. Very cool. So he's finished up, heading back to the house for a couple days. Get ready for the YouTube. I don't know how he does it, man. Like he'll work nonstop, work overtime, go back home, and he'll pump out AMAs and videos nonstop, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. He does put in a lot of work in a very short period of time.
Yeah. Yep. Then you got Crypto Lounge, who's he drives truck. Actually, he got that new truck. That thing is really sweet, man. So he works. I can't remember the exact days he works, but he drives nights. Like he's driving at night all the time. And then he's
got Sundays and Mondays off.
Yep, Sundays and Mondays, and he's pumping content. And every time I talk about Crypto Lounge, I get jealous because his freaking setup, man. I've said it, and I'll say it again and again. His YouTube setup is second to none, man. That guy has got a hell of a setup.
Yeah, he's got I'm getting a green. My next upgrade is a green screen.
Yep.
So I can get that kick-ass background behind me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to upgrade my mic to a different mic.
Yeah, that's my next.
This one's fine, but I want to talk into the end of it. I don't want to talk into the side of it, just for comfort's sake.
Yeah, I want to. That's my next upgrade is a newer mic, which it works fine. And Voicemeeter really made a difference, man. Voicemeeter made a huge difference on audio quality.
It did for me too. Once I got it set up, yeah, it's insane. And I don't know why on my videos, it would sound one way, but whenever I was on a live stream, it just sounded terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what the reason but it definitely, Voicemeeter definitely fixed that.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. Voicemeter's where it's at, man. It was months. Jeremy told me for months to do it. It took a very little bit of time, and I just kept procrastinating and not doing it. And I finally did it. And I was like, bro, this is awesome.
Yeah,
it's free. Exactly. It's like, why wouldn't you do it? You get a little bit better quality, man. Because you can take a super cheap mic and make it sound, pretty decent, which I feel mine's pretty decent. Mine's a super cheap mic. Mine's a $50 mic.
Do you think the sound deadening pads behind you, do you think they work? Maybe notice.
I don't really know. I haven't had an echoing problem, so I don't know if they really made a difference or not. You know what I mean? Now I know a couple people that were having major echoing issues that put sound deadening pads in, and they did help. Yeah, they did help. For me, I just don't know if it made any bit of a difference or not. I did it more just to break up the white background behind me. That was kind of my main reason for doing it.
You didn't want to go Rodney style
with all the LEDs.
With all the LEDs, yeah.
Yeah, I got LEDs, like a strip LED, like ran around the baseboard, and then I've got another one. I got to get a little 4-pin thing because I misplaced it, and I'm gonna run them around the top also. That way, there's just like LED can change light. It's kind of shining in the background a little bit, and then I got the new. I got like the ring light. It's like a 16-inch ring light on a tripod up kind of at a 45-degree angle in front of me to kind of just lighten it up in the front a little bit.
Yeah, your lighting looks pretty good.
Yeah, lighting is, man, that makes a huge difference having good lighting. It really does. Really does. The sound pads work, and as a musician, you could just buy the eyeball to cover your mic and blocks out extra noise and whatnot. Yeah, sound pads. Yeah, the sound pads definitely do work for musicians too. I've got some musician friends that have used pad similar to these, and they made a big difference for music. And they're cheap. I got a pack of these. I think it was a pack of 12 on Amazon, was like $20.
Oh yeah,
$20. Cheap. Yeah, and I just thought they kind of broke up the background a little bit, make it look a little nicer. I am thinking about getting I looked at a couple companies that make them a neon sign, like an old school neon sign that says TX Tornado with like a little tornado silhouette, and then just like pop it back here somewhere. Cool. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of neat. Something different.
Yeah.
I've went back and forth. I'm kind of on the same boat you're on, where you've got your background looks fine too, but I keep thinking about going to green screen. I keep thinking about doing that. But my biggest fear is, which I know it's just all about your setup, but there's so many people that use green screens that look terrible. And I do not want it to look bad. Like, I don't want to look like a floating head when I'm on my videos because my body's like disappearing and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you get a lot of, there's a lot of people that use the virtual green screen, and that's where you get all of that, visual distortion.
Yep. Yeah. There's one setting that I heard you have to change. Even if you have a real green screen, there's like a certain setting. If you change that, it'll make it like super clean. I don't know what the setting is.
Like Crypto Lounge.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, his is crisp. I mean, his looks fantastic.
Yep. And then that's what I like. Like, if I do a green screen, if I do end up getting one, which they're cheap, you can order a fold up green screen that put behind you for way under $100. But I want to do like he does. He's got like he uses like clips, like there's like action, there's movement going on and stuff, and that's what really sets it apart.
Yeah, we'll have to get him to help us set it up.
Yeah, he said he would. He said any of us reach out to him anytime, and he does that all through OBS, I believe. Everything that he does is through OBS.
Yeah, and that's how I record. And I need to learn. I need to learn a lot more about OBS. I stream through StreamYard, but I would like to start streaming through OBS as well.
Me too. Yep. I just haven't done it. I almost did the other day, and then I got scared and didn't do it because I didn't want it to mess up, because I don't know how to see the chat from OBS. I didn't know how to see the chat, and rather than be lazy and just watch a video for 2 minutes to learn how to do it, I just didn't do it. But yeah, and I even heard like using OBS, like your video quality is even better using OBS. It's more true for the high definition for like 1080 or whatever versus StreamYard.
Right. Well, StreamYard, you have to pay extra, I think, don't you, for 1080?
Yeah. Yeah.
For the higher package or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I want to do that, but I did learn how to do it, and it was really easy with OBS. You see like Crypto Lounge or anybody that uses that OBS Studios, to like the logos, for instance, like the Metamonkey AI logos that are on my screen right now. Like, it's super easy to make them like rotate. You can like rotate or scroll from top to bottom of the screen, or you can give them depth so they look more 3-dimensional and stuff. And that's actually really easy. That's really easy to do.
Yeah, I just have to take, just like you just have to take the time. Every time I stop and I start working on like making a backup overlay, for live stream. I'm not creative, so it takes me a very long time to do that stuff and then put together thumbnails. So I feel like I'm wasting time that I could be, recording a video or doing more research or something, or
just
like
live streaming. Yeah. Racket uses OBS.
I just have to, basically just stack out some days, just do nothing but that. I need to learn OBS. I need to program some, whatever the settings are, and just spend a full day, doing that.
The one thing that I do need to learn how to do on there, though, because like when Crypto Lounge goes live, like he'll have he'll go live and there'll be like a pop-up will show up with sound, like hit the like and subscribe button, you know what I mean? And then it'll just disappear. And then or he'll get going, he'll talk, and then he'll do like a little intro video or something. And I got to figure out how to do all that. But to do like rotating, like moving logos and stuff is pretty easy. You can use, there's a website, a free website for GIFs, and you just upload whatever logo you want or whatever image you're wanting to use. And it gives like a drop down with like a bunch of different options, and you can adjust like the speed of how quick it rotates and stuff like that. And it's literally just upload the GIF into OBS, then you just turn it on and off. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice. Making true money. He's checking out.
Yeah, he's checking out. Phone's dying. Everyone be safe. Appreciate you being here, bro. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. Appreciate you being here, bro. We're just visiting, just shooting the shit, man. Yeah, so BNB's held pretty strong. I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted to get into. I didn't even know what I was going to talk about on the stream for sure. I just figured I'd come hang out for a while and see what happens. People keep talking about Pyro. I don't know anything about it. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I did. One of my subscribers asked me to do a review video, so I did my research. I actually did the video, and then I sat on it overnight, and then I deleted the video because I had it loaded, ready to go, but it wasn't a very good video. The video was good. My video was good, but it was not a good review of that token. It is.
Gotcha.
The entire reason it exists is for them to reduce the supply, because unfortunately there's a group of people who believe that if you just burn unsold tokens, somehow that magically makes the price rise. And that's the idea behind this. You know, they keep continually reducing the supply of this token, thinking that, well, I'm sure they're thinking that it's going to get people to want to jump into it because of the scarcity, factor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't do anything. There's no utility to it.
Gotcha. So kind of like I had another project on recently that, they show support in the chat, and I'm open to have anybody on for an AMA. I don't care what project it is. They can come on and talk about their project, and everybody can decide if they're good or not. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I'm not gonna say who it is, but there's no utility. There's nothing. There's just like the community's hyping it up, and they have staking, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's not a utility. You know what I mean? And you're on the same page I'm on. Those things just aren't utility.
No,
there's no reason. Yeah, why am I going to buy why is anybody else going to buy the token? It's a waste of time for me. And then in Pyro, I know it's two bigger influencers are into that, and I didn't really want to start beef with them, so
I didn't want to either. I know of one for sure that talks about it a lot, and that I got a little bit nervous when I seen that, because they were known for not very quality, solid projects. You know what I mean?
Yes, they're pump and dumpers. They get their base to get in, and then they dump on it. Like I got says, it's a few YouTubers that are whales. There's two that hold 7 of the top 15 holders. Yeah. So that's a problem.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man.
But their whole marketing scheme was, and you can go to their website and read it. It's basically stating that by reducing the supply, it increases the value of the token. And that's a lie. That's not true. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you.
I know what you mean. I don't do, yesterday on my stream, I was talking about how I got into stable fund, and you've heard of baked beans and BNB miners.
Oh yeah.
Those kind of things, right? Which we know. I mean, especially we're in the space, we know those are just straight up Ponzi's.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing behind it. There's no way they're making money. They're just paying out, old money with new money.
Yeah.
But YouTubers go out there because they have referral links, and that's how the YouTubers make their money.
Exactly.
Community involved, and then knowing that the guys that get in, maybe halfway through, and especially at the end, are not going to make any money. They're not going to.
They're going to get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I will never promote something like that, man. There's.
I won't even do an AMA or even mention them or do a review for anything that has referrals like that. It's just, to me, it's just not right.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you.
How's it going?
Do what?
I'm on Austin's wavelength where I would like to protect, the people who are supporting me, in this space. I would like to protect them.
Yeah.
Keep them out of those kind of things.
I agree. And, like I said a minute ago, AMAs are a little different because, like review videos. Yeah, that's one thing for sure, especially if you're doing a review video, on a project. Like I've got to tell how I feel about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather not make a review video on something if I don't believe in it, because I just don't even want to get in that position where people are pissed off. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's
even
why
if
you
don't
didn't
give it a great review. And then that's why I didn't want to post the pyro review I did, because just the fact that it's on my channel, people take it as, oh, you must be promoting it.
Yeah.
So if I get in it and I lose money, then it's your fault.
Yeah. And like AMAs are a little bit different though, because I mean, it literally gives any project the opportunity to tell what their project's about and if they're legitimate or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even at that, it's a little scary though, because then, after I had that last one on, I had a couple of people over the next couple of days say, "So are you still bullish on this token?" And I was like, first, like, I'm not bullish on it. I've never said I was bullish on it. I let them on to, talk about their project, and people can decide if they like it or not,
Yeah. And so, I think you're brave. You're braver than I am for doing that. Cause I don't think, unless I believed in the project, I just don't see me doing an AMA for them.
Yeah. I've changed it up a little bit. I've changed it up. I was having a lot of AMAs there for a while, and there's a couple of reasons I don't have as many anymore. One, I was getting burned out doing so many AMAs, and two, a few reasons. Two, a lot of projects will take advantage, especially of newer YouTubers. Most projects have marketing funds and stuff, and I don't mind doing stuff for free. I'm not saying I'm trying to get paid on everything I do, but there is a time and place where people will take your kindness for weakness and use you. Whether I'm not talking even just YouTube, just in life. You know what I mean? So you got to put a stop to things at a certain point too, because you can get burned out doing stuff for free that people don't appreciate. So I slowed it down on that. But yeah, I do. It does worry me too, though. If it's something I don't believe in, I'm having a little bit tougher time having them come on the channel now, even if it is an AMA on something that I'm not saying to buy, because they will associate you with it.
A lot of people don't want to do the work, and some of them won't even watch the video. They just assume it's on your channel. Therefore you must be promoting it. Like you must be into it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. I'm going to pull this back open real quick on the, I wanted to look at the games that are going on right now real quick here. I can't believe the Dolphins won that game. That's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Make sure this is... Alex was going to try and jump on. I think he was running behind. He had some church stuff going on, so he was running behind with that. So I think he ended up not being able to jump on, which is cool. I didn't expect it. Most people on Sundays have things going on in life, Yeah.
Sunday's kind of hard for some people.
Let's see. Woo. Yeah. Seahawks are getting slaughtered, aren't they?
Yep.
Man.
Glad I'm not watching it.
Atlanta's getting slaughtered. Cardinals are getting destroyed by the Raiders. Cowboys are putting up a good one against the Bengals right now. That's cool. Huh. Interesting. I'll check out highlights later. Check out all the highlights, see what's going on.
Yeah, we've got the NFL package, so
nice.
I can watch all the games.
Heck yeah. And then that'll be a good game tonight. That's always a good game. Bears, Packers. I like watching that game for sure. That's a huge rival.
Bears. I'm not a fan of the Packers.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't kept up with the Packers, over the past few years. I don't even know the base of their team or anything anymore. What's up, Max? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a minute either. Appreciate you being here, buddy.
Hi, Max. How's it going? How's your Sunday?
Yeah, we're just hanging out, talking crypto, talking pump and dumpers, talking football, talking a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you know what? I'm putting together a video on Sphynx also.
Are you?
So, yeah, it's there's so much to that,
dude. Yeah,
project. I may have to do 2 or 3 videos just to cover everything. You know, go a little more in depth on it.
I see there's a new blockchain that they're implementing onto their platform here.
Yeah,
soon.
what is that called?
Loot, something like that. Loot. I had it open earlier. Let's see.
I know they got they're working with Brise or Brise.
Yeah.
I don't know how you properly say that one.
I don't either. Sometimes I call it Brise. Sometimes I call it Brise. Do you know much about Brise?
I don't. Like I said, there's a lot.
Loop. It's called Loop. There it is.
Okay, there you go.
I'm bullish on Brise, man. I'm bullish on Brise. It's actually, I'm waiting for it to get to a buy zone again. I bought some a while back when it was tanked out. I don't know, maybe a month or so ago. Like I had a gut instinct to pull the trigger on a position, and literally like the next day it freaking pumped its ass off, man. I was like, bro, that was a perfect time, man. Perfect time.
So tell me about it. What is it? What do you like about it?
Brise, it's a fast blockchain. It's actually faster than Solana, which people do not realize. I don't know. I don't know a ton about it, but it's a safe, secure blockchain, and it's a smaller blockchain. So that was kind of the thing that interested me, is just from the people that I have talked to that are invested in it and stuff, and especially with them being linked up with Sphynx, because I believe in Sphynx, and Alonzo, the CEO of Sphynx, is hardcore Brise. You know, just talking to him about Brise and stuff too really turned me on to him more. But just because it's a newer blockchain, you know, it's about a year old or so, and it has so much growth potential. I think the growth potential is what kind of intrigued me on it, especially at the price that it's at. You know what I mean? I don't know that it'll ever be like a top 10 blue chip token or blockchain, but I think there's a lot of room for it to grow. And Loop, I don't know anything about Loop. I don't know nothing about. I've never even heard of it before.
Yeah, that's the one I kind of was going to focus on. I haven't done any research on Loop yet either. I don't know how much info is out on it. Got to be fairly new.
Yeah, it's got to be fairly new. I was going to pull open. Let's see here. Where is? Oh, right there. I was going to pull open the Brise chart real quick.
Loop network.
See, Brise has got a lot of zeros. That's the only thing that kind of scared me about it too, though. It's like why did they launch with so many zeros? You know what I mean?
Well, you said it came out a year ago.
Yeah, I guess they were just following the trend.
Yeah, a lot of people were doing that same thing.
Yeah. Fully diluted market cap 610 million. Market cap 241 million.
What's their supply? It's 395.
Their max supply is, what is that? 1,000 million, quad. Billion, trillion, one quad. Yep. So they have 40% circulating. Yeah, so I bought right here. Like I literally just randomly looked at the chart in August, just because I just periodically watch it. Right. And it was literally bottomed out right here, and literally like less than 24 hours later, this thing pumped. So I got in at like the perfect time, but it's got some. I think it's got big potential. I really do. And it's growing fast, man. There's a lot going on with it. So I need to do a video on it. I should do a breakdown of what all they're involved with and what they're doing, what their roadmap's like. I've been trying to find somebody from the team. I really want to get somebody from the team on for an AMA. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be super cool if you could do that.
Yeah, I've been trying, man. I've been trying. I need to put in a little bit more effort, but I'm hoping with Lonzo, the CEO of Sphynx, being there, the official Dex for Brise. Yeah, I'm hoping he can point me to somebody that could come on. You know what I mean? Surely he knows all the people.
Yeah, he's got to know somebody.
I got Rug said, how low you think ETH will go? What do you feel about that, Sean? How low do you think it can go?
I don't necessarily agree with people who think it's going to go back into the $700 range. Or I
don't think it'll go that low.
I don't think we see, unless something major happens in the market where everything just crashes. I don't see it. It doesn't go below 1,000, in just my opinion. And I don't even know if it'll go. I think it's going to kind of swim around here in this where it's at for a couple of months.
It could. Yeah.
It's going to do the same thing everything else is doing. It's going to do the same thing Bitcoin's doing. There's no reason for it to be decoupled from, the rest of the market. So
no.
Unless Bitcoin, we see a $10,000 Bitcoin, we're not going to see a $1,000 ETH.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think, probably 1,300s, 1,400s is probably where it's going to just maybe get in the go in the 1,300s and but that's about it. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I got to do more research because I read yesterday or the day before that there are the top 2 wallets now hold 46% of the supply.
Yeah.
Which makes it clearly not decentralized.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's and again, I think that was part of the reason the SEC, is they may be changing their mind on whether they're going to go after Ethereum or not.
Yep.
But yeah, that scares me about Ethereum.
Definitely. Yeah, I was watching another YouTuber talk about that the other day, and I was like, man, that's pretty scary actually. Not changing subjects, but back on BitGert, Brise. So it started out, I believe it started out as Brise and the name changed to BitGert or vice versa, something like that. Anyway, it was built on BNB. It was built on the BNB chain. That was when I first started looking at it. When I heard it was built on BNB, I just thought it was kind of unique because I haven't really been interested in many blockchains that I've heard that were built on BNB. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at that. The gas, pretty much it's free.
Yeah, it's basically free. Yep.
And 100,000 transactions per second. Obviously, that's very fast.
Yep.
Very fast.
Yep. So, yeah, it's there's a few things that interested me on it, and then I really started looking at it after I got involved with Sphynx and knowing that they're the DEX and stuff. So I figured, Sphynx, they're building a good product, so I wouldn't think that they would want to be involved with the blockchain and be an official DEX for them if there wasn't some kind of potential with it,
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of people going back to Sphynx Labs, though. I've noticed because I've been covering it for a while. Like I started covering it. I got super interested in it, and then they ended up becoming a channel sponsor over a period of time. And then, but I've noticed just probably within the past, not even a month, there's a lot of people talking about it, especially in the YouTube space. A lot of people. It's crazy. So it's catching wind, man, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. And that's good for you that you've been covering it already for a while.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Like I seen Space Chick Crypto dropped a video on it a week or so ago. And I was like, dude, that's cool. I didn't know she even knew about it.
Yeah, I was watching her channel last night. She does like an off crypto late night type stream where she checks out like crazy, scary stuff on the internet and stuff. It's actually pretty entertaining.
Yep, I've seen it.
Yep.
She's super nice. I don't, other than just visiting with her recently, I don't know her like personally yet. But I've always appreciated her channel, and I thought she does really good content. And she's like us, like she cares about her community a lot. You know, she's not all about like pumping dumps and stuff. So and I actually mentioned her earlier in the beginning of the video that she Space Chick, she's kind of, I guess, I don't want to say a team, but she's part of our circle of solid YouTubers that is kind of introduced and going to be covering Metamonkey AI now too with us, which is really cool, man. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, great addition.
And Juggler Forever 1 is in the building. What's up, buddy? I've seen your message here for a minute. I keep getting sidetracked talking about random stuff. So how's it going, man? Good to see you. We're launching just in time for game season. We're bringing something different by merging sports and crypto. What project's he talking about, Sean?
Sports and crypto? I don't know. I haven't covered anything in sports and crypto.
What's launching, Juggler? What's launching? Did I miss a message or something? I want to see if which project he's talking about. We're launching just in time for game season. We're bringing something different by merging sports and crypto. I want to know what it is.
Yeah. Now
you got me thinking now, Juggler. So yeah, Brise. So I that's another one. I ought to just put it on my list here of ones that I need to research and do a video on. But I really hope I can get somebody from the team on here in the near future, man. Tim Shea said, sounds like Bovada. Is that that's a new project, Tim? A sports and crypto project, Bovada? I haven't heard of it.
Never heard of it.
See if they have a Twitter. We'll just take a little gander at it quick.
A lot of sports.
Bovada Casino, Bovada Official. Ready for everything. Ready for everything. Latest sports odds, poker, crypto.
That one looks like it's been around for a minute.
Yeah, that's been around. That's been around for a minute. So maybe they've been around for a minute and now they're, I don't know. You can bet with crypto there. Okay. So it's like a sports betting platform that you can use to bet on crypto. Or you can bet with crypto. Interesting. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I could risk my crypto for sports betting.
Go throw down some XRP on a game.
Yeah, I would never ever sell my XRP for something like that. That would be stupid.
That's hilarious. And like Sphynx Labs too, what's kind of cool about Sphynx is, you know, they've got Sphynx paired on each of the blockchains. Like you can buy Sphynx Cro or Sphynx ETH or Sphynx, you know, Sphynx Brise. Which I'm kind of skipping around here, but I thought that was kind of cool. Let's go Sphynx ETH.
Yeah, see, there's a lot to Sphynx, a lot to cover there.
Yeah, there is. Well, that's kind of what happened. So we'll go Sphynx BSC. 0.003. So I had them come on. Lonzo, the CEO, I had him come on, and then we ended up having him come on. He came on and there was so much to talk about. I was like, dude, let's just come back on for a couple of weeks and we'll just talk every Friday and just cover different things. And then, so we did that like 3 weeks and had a great turnout and support from the community on the streams. And, so that's when I kind of went to him. I was like, man, would you be interested in doing a channel sponsor? And like, let's just do this every week. Cause there's so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
And there's so much new stuff being implemented all the time. Like we could literally do a weekly stream, whether it's just talking about it or doing tutorials or whatever, you know, and it's actually worked out really good, man. So it's gaining traction though in the crypto world for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
This is Saitama V1. What'd you say?
Is that the Saitama V1? Is that their new sports betting?
Maybe that's their newest addition to the ecosystem. Sphynx BSC. When was that? That was April. Someone up to 2.5 cents. So it's retraced just like everything else has. Yeah, there is a lot though. Yeah, you could definitely dive into doing a whole series of videos, man. You really could. Looking for the Sphynx Crow. I don't see it though. There is a Sphynx Crow. Oh well, it's okay. Oh, there he goes. He dropped it in here. Game Time Inu. Game Time Inu. We're launching on the 21st. He's on the team. Game Time Inu, huh?
Yeah, you lost me with the Inu.
Darn it. Why are they doing Juggalo? Why are they putting Inu on it, man? They need to drop the Inu. No more Inus. No more Inus.
I'm looking at the Twitter.
Game Time could be cool. Game Time could be cool. It depends. The Inu's gonna turn people off. I feel. The Game Time Inu. Oh, there she is. There she is. Game Time Inu.
Yeah, there's somebody familiar is looks like they're doing some marketing for him.
Let's see who we got here. Did you see it on their Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on their Twitter.
Oh, okay. On the 16th, Pablo Crow's tweeting about it. It's a stealth launch for those asking for one. Celebrating day one by rewarding one lucky winner with a huge 3% launch day jackpot. You must hold. It's going to be on Ethereum network. 4% buy tax, 6% sell tax. Jazz Royce is talking about it. Do you know Jazz? Have you ever talked to him?
No, I haven't. I've seen him around, but I've never talked to him. No interaction.
I've not really talked to him too much. Like one-on-one, I've never talked to him, but he seems like a nice guy, man. Somebody mentioned him in our voice, our VC we had the other night. Lazy Jedi's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Lazy?
Donovan Morrison's in the building. What's up, Donovan? Good to see you again, man. Appreciate you always being here, showing support. Why is MMAI tanking? The market. I mean, it's just the overall market. Everything is just down. I mean, Ethereum is tanking. Everything's been tanking. And it depends who the investors are. I mean, if people are just wanting to get a 10x out the gate, they probably just pulling their money back out because they didn't get their big 10x right away. So I'm not sweating it at all. Like I opened my positions. I told people when I did in the pre-sale, and I have not sold anything. I'm not planning on selling anything anytime soon. It's really just going to boil down to market conditions and just delivery now. They do have, we talked about it earlier, Donovan, Ozzy Austin and the team are going to Korea on September 26th. And Austin's actually going to be doing some live streams, like interviewing some NS Labs students. He's planning on holding down a AMA with Dr. Kim. So that's the building that we need. We need to see things like that. I've not seen any other project do that, where they're actually going to their partners and live streaming and stuff like that, and like showing behind the scenes and just bringing it all out there for everybody. I think that's really cool. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, and I agree with you that the people who are selling right now, either, we're expecting a big a pump and make $1 million, and it didn't happen, and they don't believe in the project, so they're just getting out and scraping whatever pennies they're going to get out of it and moving on, which is fine. We're going to get that everywhere.
Oh yeah. Talking with Austin the other day, though, and I mentioned that earlier, like most of the pre-sellers, especially the 5 ETH, the Max Wallet pre-sellers, like most of them are still holding strong. Like nobody's really bailing out, but we've talked about it since before the pre-sale started or anything, that like this is more of like our game plan was more long-term. I wasn't expecting like a big, huge pump right out of the gate, the big dump off. I mean, it sold off, but I mean, we never had like a huge run up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mentioned, we're just not in that market any longer, right? We're just not really doing those things. So, and this
especially
is not
with the market conditions.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is not a joke, token, not a meme or a shitcoin. So, this is a real business. And they, this is going to take a while for them to build out, but they'll drop utility along the way. So yeah, if you got to be in it for, for more than a week.
Yep. I agree, man. I agree.
People just have to change their mindset in the crypto world. Like those kind of projects just aren't going to really exist much longer.
No, especially more regulations that come out. And, it's to each their own. If people want to sell it, they can sell it. It's their money. They can do what they want, But I see long-term what they're planning on doing. And it's a real business that has implemented crypto into what they're wanting to do long-term. This chart doesn't negate the success of the AI technology and everything that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. And a chart and that's what we talked about before is, anybody who's sold over the last few days obviously has taken a loss. And so unless you think that company is going to zero, I don't know why you would take a loss. It doesn't make any sense.
I know. The liquidity that's locked up is huge too. Like it's got one of the strongest liquidities I probably have ever seen on a new token.
Yes, which gives me, great hope. For a project like this that is forward thinking and going the opposite direction a lot of other projects do, and they have just a tiny fraction, of their money in liquidity.
Yep.
Which should scare you as an investor. If there's a run on it, there's a good chance there's not going to be enough liquidity for you to get out.
Exactly. Yeah. I think we talked about that in our voice chat the group of us had the other night too. It's like, and I wouldn't mind doing a video on it too. Somebody else mentioned maybe it was you mentioned, or I don't remember who it was doing a video on the liquidity and like the importance of a strong liquidity and a locked liquidity. Because I think a lot of people do not understand in the crypto space, do not understand the importance of it. They really don't. And it's not saying that they're doing anything wrong. I think a lot of people just do not understand the importance of liquidity. They really don't.
No, they don't. And most people, I think, in this space don't do that kind of research and really get a true understanding of how crypto works. What makes it go up and down. The burning tokens and how that doesn't, increase the value. Things like that. They just don't put that time in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to explain to people on a stable fund that I'm in, they complained that the contract, how come the contract balance isn't going up? Well, it does go up, but the company has to take money out of the contract in order to trade it, to make money, right? You can't trade it if it's in the contract. So, and there's a lot of people that don't understand that concept either.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, hey, Steve, how's it going, buddy? He said, if a project fails and takes your money with it, but never goes to zero, isn't that worse than it just going to zero? If they take my money, if any project takes my money, whether they go to zero or not, it sucks.
Yeah, no, that's definitely bad, but you have to you have to make that assumption that the project has failed or is failing.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about Metamonkey AI, and clearly it hasn't failed.
No.
It's just price action at this point. I could care less where the chart is right now.
I don't really pay attention to the chart. I mean, I'll show it on stream just to show it, but I'm not like focused. Dude, I used to focus on charts so much, especially when I first got in crypto. Like I just stared at charts. You know what I mean? Just stare at chart. You'd be looking at it 100 times a day. Man, that'll wear a person out watching a chart.
It'll drive you crazy. And I know Steve has a good point. And if it's a bad project and you think, whether it goes to zero or not is irrelevant. I mean, if they're taking your money and they don't have any liquidity or whatever, then it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But you have to, you're believing in the project. That's why you put money in the first place.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that's just it. So, and it's way too new, especially for this, Metamonkey, it's just way too new, and we'll see. I tell people you don't need to worry about where the price is right now. If you believe in the project, you're just going to have to be patient. That's the name of this game.
Just keep up with, what's going on, what they're doing. And that not only that project, but any project, just make sure you're keeping up with them, make sure that they're delivering and building. That's the big thing, that they're actually building and doing stuff. And Donovan said, should I buy now or wait? Donovan, that is a question I cannot answer. It's really, that is 100% on you, man. It's basically just right above what pre-sale price was. So if it's a project you believe in, it's at a good price. But I mean, not to say that I can't answer that for sure. Me personally, I mean, I said if it got back down to 38, that I would add to my position. So my plan is to add to the position today. But that's literally my personal plan. Like, I'm not telling anybody else to buy it whatsoever. I'm not trying to sell the token to anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not financial advice. You gotta,
it's really not.
On my stream yesterday, I hate saying it, but
I hate saying it too. Yeah.
You have to cover yourself for people who are irresponsible and won't take responsibility for their own decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Shea. Yep, there are large buys that sold recently. Very odd. They were not pre-sale. That's what we were talking about earlier. It's like, why? I don't understand in this project or any project, if people buy into it, especially if they're not in pre-sale, if they're just buying into it, buy big positions, and they sell it for a loss. It's like, why? Like, I mean, what was there something that happened? Like, I'm trying to think, like, from their perspective, what could have possibly happened that they lost the faith that they would sell for a loss? Like, there's not really been anything that's happened or not happened that would change my mind on how I feel about the project.
I think we know there are whales out there that will purposely lose money to try to screw with the project. I think we've seen it before. If you got a ton of money and you don't like a project, or you feel slighted somehow, or you just want to show off your influence, you can go in, buy a big position in one of these and dump it. And kind of screw them on price, just to try to make them look bad. I mean, I don't know if that's happening, but I know that certainly can happen.
I can't say that does happen, or that is happening with Metamonkey, but that has definitely happened, which is insane. That's insane to me that people do things like that. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Lazy, looking at your wallet and seeing your bag is worth X amount of dollars, but then going to cash out, but could only get a small percentage of what it says it is worth. Okay, well, see, your bag is worth X amount of dollars, but then going to cash out, but could only get a small percentage of what it says it is worth. What happened, Lazy? Could only get a percentage of what it says it's worth. What happened? Did you try selling something, Lazy? And it.
He may be talking about Metamonkey. If you're going to cash out, and especially right now, if you don't want to wait another couple of weeks, you're going to pay 18%. So you're going to lose 18% sale.
Yep.
But you know that going into it, so it's that to me isn't a problem. If you bought in like this and it has high taxes, then you have to, obviously you expect that.
Yep. Yeah. Don't want to name any projects, but Pixel has no liquidity and they keep saying they will correct issue. They think a new token NFTs will solve the problem. I'm glad I already took my initial and profits. Yeah, that what they're doing, that's a nightmare, Tim. That's crazy.
So why? Because to me, if they have no liquidity, that's not really a project. That's a dev problem. So them issuing a new token just means more problems.
Yeah,
because they don't know what they're doing.
That's a failed project that's trying to take more money from more people. That's horrible. That's horrible.
I'm glad I did not get into that one.
No, I didn't either. I had them on for an AMA before they launched. My dog is going crazy playing with a toy. But they I did not feel comfortable with that project, so I didn't invest in it.
That was one of the last kind of big projects before we really, went radio silent for several months, on the projects while the market tanked.
Yeah. That one was probably the final one that took the wind out of the sail on pre-sales too.
Yep.
Steve, the people selling are other communities, other devs. They're purposely trying to wreck the floor. It's obvious MMI is smart in putting the 8% to liquidity, but it could lead to havoc later. Yeah, I agree with you. Steve. Yeah, it could definitely be other communities and devs. And yeah, that the additional 8% liquidity tax was very smart. That tax will go back to the regular 10% sale tax on October 4th, I believe. So I am thinking that in the back of my mind too. That makes me nervous a little bit. The tax will change to see. But at the same time, I don't care because I'm not selling right now. Even if it was up, even if it was above the all-time high that it's at right now, I still wouldn't be selling my bags. Just because that my strategy was to hold it for a while. You know what I mean?
Long term, yeah. I haven't even. Normally, I go in with a plan, with what I'm going to do, when to take profits, all that. But I haven't even considered that yet because I more put a time frame on it. Like I don't even want to think about it for a year.
Yep. Exactly.
We'll see what's going on at that point.
Yep. And Tim, who will buy it? He's going back to that Pixel launching the new token NFT. Nobody's going to buy that. Nobody's going to buy it unless they find some new people. That's crazy.
Entire community, yeah. And you think you're going to relaunch and people are going to stay with you. I mean, unless you're Saitama, but most projects can't get away with that.
No. When limited liquidity is what I meant. I've only dealt with price impact BS one time. You can't pull out what your tokens say they're worth. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's exactly right, Lazy. Yep. Projects that don't have liquidity. Yeah. I've seen that happen where you want to cash out, and if they don't have enough liquidity, you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. Not speaking on any specific projects. Yeah, that's one prime example of why strong liquidity is good.
It's the same as they may as well just rugged, if
like exactly.
That's what they did. Obviously they didn't know what they were doing when they put the contract together.
Yep.
And now you're paying the price.
I almost invested in a token, did my research, glad I trusted my gut because it got rugged and the company deleted socials and the website after it launched. Shaking my head. That it sucks. It's sad. It happens a lot. That happens a lot. That's making true money. That is the prime example of why doing some research is very important, man. Absolutely. I'm glad you survived that one.
Yeah, and doing your research is the biggest thing, and not just listening to somebody on YouTube, right? I tell people on my channel,
some prick like me or Sean on here talking about stuff, right?
I always say, I'm like, don't listen to this stupid old guy, and go out and buy something. You can use my information as one part of, a larger, package of research that you have to do. Go ask questions, get in their socials, find out who's following them. Talk to the devs if possible. Like you have to really know what you're doing.
Yeah, jump in their Telegram and stuff and see if they're active. Ask some questions. If you get banned for asking a critical question, it's probably your first great sign not to get involved with it.
Yep.
Which seems crazy, but it happens a lot. I've been banned many times over the past couple of years for asking a critical question in Telegrams.
If their community wants to ban you for being critical, I mean, yeah, you don't have to be a dick about it, but you can be critical and ask, critical questions. And if they ban you for that, then clearly they are up to no good.
Yep.
And have no business being in the game.
No. I mean, it could lead to havoc. That come game day, the cells could be monumental. Yeah, when the tax goes back to 10%. Yeah, I'm sure some people are definitely thinking about that, Steve. When the tax is due, just a Metamonkey AI. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. What do you think about it, Sean? When a taxes adjust, you think will that reflect in?
I think those that really
more cells or not?
We don't have a ton. I mean, there's not a ton of people in it, right? Well, I think we're at 1,300 or around there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people who wanted to sell have already sold, and they've sold at a loss. So, you saving 8% by waiting another couple of weeks. Well, if the price hasn't moved much, that makes no difference. You're still losing money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, I mean, yeah, once it gets back up, to a reasonable number where they can, maybe make a little profit and they just want to bounce out. I mean, that's fine. I don't see an issue with any of that.
Yeah. Steve, if you subscribe to my TG and Discord, you can get all the hot new details. $99.99 a month, right, Lazy Jedi? All the hot details in Telegram and Discord. That's hilarious. Man, I can't believe I just looked at the time. I've been going over 3 hours already. Holy crap. That's crazy. Your project is now dead to me, Lazy. Good day. Good day, sir. That's funny. Yeah, I might jump off here in a minute, Sean, and eat something. Eat something.
Yeah, I gotta go. I think my kid's coming home from work here in a little bit. I'm gonna make some smash burgers for dinner.
Nice. Yep. Look at that. ETH price is still dropping, man. 1332.
Yeah, it's always a mystery. Like, why did the price go down? Once the merge happened, and it went off without a hitch. Like there's no problem. So why is it dropping? Everybody thought it was gonna jump up in price because it went off well, and so now they want to lose money. I don't know. I don't get it. Sometimes I don't understand the mentality of the market.
It's weird, isn't it? Super weird. And Bitcoin was just it was over 20. Now it's back down to 19.4. I mean, it was at over 20 yesterday for a little bit. The market just sucks. We just need something good to happen here, hopefully in the future.
Yeah, 6 months. I'm thinking November to March. That's my guess. I'm going to put it on the calendar and see if I'm right.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how it goes. Everyone misunderstood the merge. Yeah, I think a lot of people did misunderstand the merge. I think a lot of people thought that there was going to be like instant gratification because of the merge. Because people don't do research.
People don't do research. And if the Ethereum Foundation came out and they said it's really not going to be any cheaper and it's really not going to be any faster, they're just taking away the proof of work aspect of it that everybody hated.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. They only merge the backend to accept proof of stakes. And then the next one is the move of the system. Yeah, it's going to take time. Like it'll take an extended time for everything to be implemented and to see any kind of, and even then it's like, I mean, that's all moved. That's great. But it's not going to, I don't think it's going to really reflect much of anything on the chart because of the move.
No. And actually it's a good thing we're going down now because the next 3/4 of a point interest rate hike that's coming in the next week or so.
Yep.
It's going to be priced into the market, I think, because everybody already expects it.
Yeah.
So
wouldn't be surprised if it's not all priced in. And then once that is released, then we'll see everything move up for a couple days.
Yeah. Yep.
The network's still in testnet, but here's the thing. One company owns 30% already. So when it switches over, it's already centralized. Yeah. Over 30%. Over 30%.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I believe it's the top 2 wallets hold 46% of the supply, which is scary. A scary thing to me.
It's really scary. Yeah.
They could cause a lot of havoc. I mean, not that they would, but it just makes you think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's nerve-wracking for sure, man.
And that whole centralization thing is also why the SEC would love to, I'm sure, take a shot at ETH.
Hell yeah, they would. Big time. We just need good news to come out soon on XRP and that whole thing to be done with.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would
make
help
the SEC look as bad as possible. And then hopefully things start to change.
Seriously. Yep. I agree. All right, guys. Sean, I appreciate you coming on, man. Appreciate you coming on. So you said you're going to start, your goal is now do a live stream on Saturdays and then midweek too.
Yeah, I need to pick a day and do a live stream during the week as well. And then a couple of videos, in between. But that's my plan going forward. Maybe I'll have you on next Saturday if you're around.
Yeah, that it is. If I'm available, like I should be, but we'll talk between now and then for sure. But yeah, I definitely plan on coming on, man. Definitely plan on coming on. Kind of unforeseen stuff this past couple days here. So
yeah, that's okay. I understand. You got mom
for that, man.
Your family.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll shoot for that. All right, guys. Sean, appreciate it, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. Appreciate everybody. We'll catch you all this week. See you later, man. Have a good one.
All right.